the sickle's pretty sweet. Oh, bless you.
Thanks.
Yeah, with the sickle, your spell attacks are now +8, and your save DC is now 16. That's insane.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Lovely job. Right, so... Rude, I can see the chat already. Amazing. Fucking moon cycle. Cool, yeah. So you guys are in the ground floor. You've just finished defeating this Ting. What you gonna do?
I do remember Lily being quite shocked by the events here.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna sit in his corner for a little bit and just figure out what the heck even happened.
Yeah, that's fine. There's been quite a lot to process because Lily didn't. The whole combat with the air genie as well. Like Lily didn't even attack it or anything, did she?
Yeah, because she was
Yeah.
against it.
Attacking like the gods and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, yeah. What's the rest of you doing while Lily's having a mild panic attack?
Yeah.
Oliver would let the weasel climb up onto his shoulder and he'd like pet it and make sure it's okay, but it didn't take
Nice.
any damage during the combat, so he'd be pretty chill there. And then he'd go over to check on Lily because he'd noticed that she's visibly distraught.
Yeah.
Suzu's gone over to have a look at the not corpse, but remainders of the sphere monster.
Okay.
And as soon as he took his eyes off Scopey went and started just bugging the weasel.
Nice. Just flapping around and just like annoying the crap out of it.
Oliver's just like batting it away.
Nice. I like it. Coolio. Is there anything you're trying to look for with the sphere, or are you just trying to have a gander?
Nothing in particular, I guess. I think, were we trying to figure out the origins of it? I'm desperately trying to remember what we knew about it.
Dwarven.
It was delivered from here. It was delivered to here, right? And then
Yes. So part of the job the captain person got was to escort this box, specifically this box and its contents, to Port Saltwind. The instructions from the person they picked it up for were like, do not open the box. And yeah, I think it was Lumi with a history check last time. I figured out it was the metal made on it and stuff was dwarven made. So the actual thing itself is made from like a dwarven metal.
got you, but we don't know what kind of kicked it off to start attacking or anything, do we? Or is it just the fact that the box got opened?
I touched it.
You touched it. Why did you do that?
The box was already broken. It was half hanging out of the box. There was all the bodies around. Lumi jumped down and like tapped it with the dagger, and then it like fired up. You could hear all the cogs and stuff inside whirring, and then all the blades came out and it just started attacking.
Okay, so potentially self-defense, really, from this thing.
There is a sizable kind of like chunk where there's like a gash taken out of it because Lyric was like chucking all their daggers and stuff in to like try and rip a hole into it. So you can sort of get a bit of a peek on the insides of it. It is entirely just made up of more of these like same sort of coloured metal cogs and gears and stuff inside it. It is entirely like machine, and the insides of it are all like dwarven made metal again into the like cogs and stuff.
Got you.
Cool, yeah. Lumi, up to anything?
Just gonna see if there's like a really simple way of tearing down this boulder rubble wall.
Okay, cool. Give me investigation check.
22.
22. Yeah, it's quite typical for what you'd see for literally. It looks like part of it, the wall had just been attacked or knocked, and all the rubble kind of came down. It's all quite tightly like bound together, but you can see. You'd imagine like if something was to like either pull some of them out or to like knock some of the bottom ones out, you don't think the whole thing would come crumbling down. So you should be able to do something to get yourself a way out without too much risk of like the rest of it falling down as well.
Alright, she'll start lifting rocks then, I guess.
You want me to blast it? I'll blast it if you want. Give it a little blast.
Sure.
Let me move aside for a minute.
Hell yeah. Can I Eldritch blast the rubble shoot, please?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, give me an attack.
Hell yeah. Eldritch Blast. Oh shit. 9. 9 to hit.
Nice. That's fine. Eldritch Blast, you're getting a bit cocky, trying to show off a little bit, so you start kind of like pulling faces as you're doing it. You just knock off some of the ones at the bottom. So like some of the a big boulder at the bottom kind of gets knocked out of the way. A few pebbles kind of fall off, but there's still no like sunshine shining through from it. So it's knocked some out of the way, but hasn't done a great deal.
I get a second beam from Eldritch Blast because I'm
Yeah.
above this level.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
That's a nat 20.
That's really cool. Nice. The first one comes out and you're kind of like, oh shit! It only knocks a little bit, so you like adjust your aim. Second one comes out, and yeah, it goes like one of the central blocks gets knocked straight through, so it kind of like pings out the other side. And there's like a little comical kind of hole in the middle where you can see it like go out, do a few rolls, and then all of a sudden the rest of it kind of just gives way and falls and makes a nice little kind of like rubbly archway that you can now walk through.
Dude, just
Fresh
looking at
air.
his hands, like, man, I actually, I'm really starting to like these powers.
Nice. As you're like thinking to yourself, like, "Oh, I'm liking these powers." Scrapey flies over, perches up on your shoulder, and starts like licking your face.
Mhm.
Lovely job. So parts of the stones all been knocked out. Doors open. You can get outside. Outside, it still looks pretty similar to how it was when you first came in. All the ground and stuff is still upturned. There's like dirt and sand and just like rocks and stuff everywhere. After being in here and seeing what's happened and stuff, you now get an idea as to why it looks the way it does, because this big whirlwind was being formed and like ripping the ground up under itself. And then obviously when it dies down, it then drops it all back onto the floor and it's all a bit misshapen and misshodden. So that kind of explains why it looked a bit shite.
Can we see like the horses and carriages still there?
You walked quite a distance to get into this bit. Are you guys heading outside as well?
No, I'm checking on Lily.
Checking on Lily. Coolio. Do you guys want to have a quick little chat?
Yeah, if Lily
Yeah.
has anything they want to talk about.
Yeah. I found out what I meant in my notes.
Nice.
So after those two, after she heard a loud bang and these two went out, she starts rambling to Oliver, and she basically just says, "Do you think this was a consequence for killing the god? Was this giant thing with the weird sounds just a punishment? What
Oliver,
do you think?"
Oliver, turn and face it for a bit and think on that for just a few seconds, and turn back to her and say, "If it was a punishment, it wasn't a very good one. We held our own pretty good, so either the punishment was weak or it just shows how strong we're becoming as a team."
She says, "Yeah, I guess that's true. But it's just I've always been taught that I have to do everything in my power to protect the balance of nature and respect my gods. But now I'm just wondering if I did enough. And is the rest bad for killing the god, or am I bad for not intervening more? I mean, my mommy would have given her life for the balance. But he not only didn't kill me, but he rejected me. All my offers. What do you think that means?"
I think that means you've got to find your own way. Like I've traveled with you guys, I've kind of found myself a bit more. I used to be quite different than I am now, and that's thanks to you guys, and hopefully we can do the same for you.
Hmm.
The world isn't always so black and white. Don't follow the rules all the time.
Yeah, I guess you're right, she says.
I mean,
And
look at me. I break the rules all the time, and things ended up pretty sweet.
yeah, that's true. You've, my mommy would have said you were a naughty boy, yeah. But I don't think you're naughty. I mean, maybe a little, but you're not bad naughty, you're good naughty.
I'm trying to be. I'm realizing a lot of the mistakes I made, and you guys helped me see that. So
Aw.
let us help you see that you don't need to always follow the rules and worry so much. I think you'll be a lot stronger a person if you just find your own way.
Yeah, I'll have a think about that. Thank you for the advice. I feel a lot better now.
That's okay. That's enough moping around for one day.
Yeah. Shall we follow the others then?
Absolutely. The faster we get out of here, the better.
Yeah. Although that thing is dead, it still creeps me out.
I think that's the most thoughtful I've ever been as Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You guys are the cutest, man.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
None of you ever heard any of that. That was Lily's ears only.
Meanwhile, outside, Lumi's just like, nice boom, Zuzu.
Thanks, Lumi.
You did magic good for once.
I did. I blew a hole in a wall.
Nice. You two fucking Team Rocket out there.
I love Zuzu.
This is so good.
For clarity, I think I just love every character that Stewie plays because they always end up accidentally becoming pathetic.
Yep. Oh, that's so good. Right, I'm just going to put these guys
Definitely.
out the way.
It does worry me slightly how that
Where
seems to be
am
the
I?
role I like naturally fall into. Pathetic person.
Yeah, I do like you were like, oh, Cyrillus is going to be like this really strong, confident character. Dead session 1. Uh-oh.
Nice. And then fucking the monk characters come in, been picked up by Grizz, and then attacked by the bandits before he's done anything.
Yeah.
In almost every combat.
Yep. Oh, it's so good. Fucking hell. Right, yeah, so you guys head outside the outpost. You walk a fair distance until you're like on the edge of that like whirlwind bit, so the ground and the grass like turns back to normal. And yeah, you start heading your way back down the track towards the little crossroady bit.
God, this map is so huge. Hang on.
Yeah, I've had to scroll a bit as well to do all that. Oh, I think I loaded in some of the newish bits and stuff. Yeah.
Ah, there I am.
We're up
Yeah,
on
it
the
takes
right
a while
hand
to-
side if it helps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
far like bottom rightish.
Yeah.
There we
Took
go.
me quite a while.
Yeah, it takes a while to scroll over to it. I might have to start breaking it down to small chunks so it's easier to deal with. Which I'm sure I said last time as well, but hey. But yeah, so you guys head your way back out.
Yeah.
Start heading your way down the track. It takes a little while. It's probably about half hour to an hour's kind of walk to get back to the Midlish. It was quite a trail off to get to the outpost because it's quite tall. So it takes a distance to get to it, so you can see it from the main road. Any conversational pieces going on throughout this time, or you're just...
I mentioned that I'm pretty sure I heard Korvath shout that they'd catch up later.
Yeah.
And a lot of rustling of items and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like taking the equipment of everyone.
Doing typical Korvath stuff. He's just like picking up all the swords and stuff.
I'm trying to remember, did we ever ask Lumi what she showed the genie that made him like super mad?
I think Lily.
Lily knows it.
I think Lily and Lyric saw the drawing when they were on top floor, but that's about it. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zuzu's going to be bugging Lumi about that then.
Lumi's going to show Zuzu the picture.
Oh yeah. Do you want to describe it, or do you want me to describe it?
You can describe it. You know it
Okay,
better than I do.
Okay. Yeah. So the drawing is of a. It's like I think it's like a pencil drawing, isn't it? So it's not hyper detailed and stuff. But from what you can kind of make out, and as Lumi's describing it at the same time, it is the inside of a cave. It's like a large cave wall. On one side is a giant stone archway that has like a magical kind of barrier across the whole thing, like sealing it off. The drawing doesn't do it great justice as to like the magical barriers and stuff, but Lumi's just like, there's a barrier, and like points and draws it all. And then next to that on the wall is all of these carvings and stuff which are in this kind of runic language that make up a few sentences, and then there's like 3 larger chunks in the middle which would have these runic symbols again to spell out sort of different words and that. And then there's a big chunk in the middle where there's like a big missing piece has been sort of like chucked out of the wall. And Lumi describes that as being the piece that you found in the museum at Lien Hill.
Oh yeah, okay.
So there's a big stone one in the museum that was translated to say wind on a little plaque that was next to it. And Lumi, at this point, have you deciphered all of it at this point, or have you got a cipher for like starting it? I can't remember.
I feel like she's done it at this point. I think she spent some time on like the journey here.
Yeah, on the journey back and stuff. And to be honest, you could probably, during this point as well, when you're talking to Zuzi, you're probably telling what you've already got, and then you're using that to figure out the rest of it and stuff as well. Yeah, we'll say at this point, you've got it all sort of translated. Which is all good. Do you remember what the translation was, or am I going to have to find it?
I do remember.
Sweet, I'll let you say that, because I do not have it to hand.
I don't think she would say it, though. She would just explain the picture and nothing else, because that's what he asked.
Yeah, cool.
Wow. Okay. And you're trying to find this place?
Oh no, I know where it is. It's in my house, effectively.
Oh. Okay. Wow. But do you know why it made the guy so mad?
I'm not quite sure on that yet.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. Where is your house? This place looks amazing.
It's the big icy mountain.
Incredible.
You've all seen my house. I vote for one that we go see Lumi's.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Lily whispers to Oliver, I don't wanna. She has ghosts.
I whisper
you-
back, if ghosts are weak to one thing, it's magic, and you've got a lot of that.
She says, oh yeah, that's right. And she's more cheery.
I need to be slightly meaner. I think Oliver woke up on the right side of the bed today.
Yeah.
Actually, no, his interactions have only been with Lily, so
Yeah, it's talking to Lily. It'll make sense.
just wait until Zuzu talks to him.
Zuzu sees that Lily looks a little concerned and decides this is a good time to try out his new staff, knowing that Lily's a huge fan of birds.
Amazing.
So he decides, he gives it a wave. He's not super sure how it works, but he gives it a wave, and out of the staff comes a turkey's gobble. He waves this staff and he goes.
Lily seems a bit spooked out about it because she has no idea it comes from the staff. And says, are you sure my magic will work against ghosts? I think I upset them again.
one of my 10 charges.
I don't think
Yeah.
a ghost turkey can do much, don't worry. At most, it'll eat some grain that you're carrying.
Oh, not my worms. I was saving that.
Oliver darts Zuzu an angry look.
Zuzu looks concerned and decides, I can fix this. I'll try again. Shakes the staff, and this time out comes an owl's hoot. Less spooky, maybe?
You sound like a fucking clown. You're just there waving with this little rod around going.
Lily likes birds. I thought this was a hole-in-one from Zuzu's point of view.
Well, I assume Lily will pay much more attention to her surroundings and see Zuzu tying his staff around. And she runs up to Zuzu and says, Did your wand make that noise?
It sure did. It sure did, Lily. You know what? I only have a few charges on this, but here's just last one for the day, because I don't want this thing to explode, and it will if I use it too many times. So I give it a good shake, and this time, what's going to come out? A duck's quack. That's perfect. A duck's quack comes out.
Lily
It's
says,
like,
"Oh, that's wonderful," and she starts making quacking noises.
Zuzu has never been happier in the history of this campaign.
Fucking amazing. It's going to explode. One more for good measure.
A single duck's quack is a tenth of this thing's power.
Yep.
Honestly, I think all of our would be laughing at Zuzu at this.
Yeah. Fucking amazing. I love it. It's so good. Oh,
I've got a fucking wand that plays an entire orchestra, and you've got a wand that goes flat.
No, his is a whole staff. All right, it's a whole like massive.
Yeah, I'm
staff.
waving a massive stick around.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, like after big battles are won, there's always like a soldier who waves the big like victory flag. That's what Zuzu's doing, but it's just going. Fucking hell. Absolutely amazing. I love it.
That
I
was
need to-
glorious. Thank you.
I need to remember to recharge that at dawn. If you could remind me when dawn hits shoot, that'd be great.
Yeah. Cool. I'll make a note. Recharge staff. Amazing.
Quack quack.
Lovely job. Yeah, so you guys are keeping each other entertained and all that craziness as you're. That gif.
I'm sorry.
It's so good enough to see in the gif. Yeah, so you guys spend a bit of time walking down, keeping each other company, and make it back to the crossroads where you had left the carts and the horses and stuff. You went into the tower, fought your way up, did a bit of exploring, had a long rest, did the fight, had a short rest, and now have spent your way coming back. So it's been a good 15 hours since you kind of left here. You get back to the crossroads and it is empty. There is no sign of the carts or the horses.
We've been robbed. Sorry, I just finished. I can't stop laughing.
So
Same
good.
here.
There's something about the message in Discord where you've just written qua. Not even a full quack. It just comes out qua.
A French duck.
Yup. Fucking hell.
I'm sorry.
Don't be, it's fucking brilliant. It's just so fucking silly. I love it.
Okay, focus.
Serious situation. We've been robbed, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver will try to look for some tracks to see if he can see where the cart and that has gone.
Okay. Make me a survival check. I think survival works.
You only
nicely.
chose that because it's one of the few things he's not an expert in.
I have got your character sheet open. I was just figured tracking is survival. Nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah, it's hard to make exact sort of tracks to start with because it's a busy road. You did just kind of leave them on the side of one of the busiest roads between Leon Hill and the port. But you spend a bit of time looking at the floor stuff, and you do see some sort of tracks that a little bit further off down the track start to go kind of off-road, and they go off and away from the stone road off towards the dirt and stuff that starts heading down in kind of this direction. If you could see my pings.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they go down a little bit, and then about a mile or so down the track, you're obviously walking down as you're sort of searching and stuff and figuring it all out. And yeah, about here-ish, they start to detour off and head off towards this way. Let's give it a nice little brown. They come off the road there and start heading that way.
I've picked up the tracks, guys. Whoever stole our cart that's taken it off the road this way. Don't ask me how I know this.
Lily says, "Wow, you're really are getting way better at this."
I'm a quick learner.
I see. And Lily walks off to where the tracks are.
Well, let's go get our stuff back. Yeah. Zuzu
But
joins
still make
angrily.
sure she stays away from the angry ghost lady.
Love it. Staying away from angry ghost lady. Amazing. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, you guys start heading off road. There's the usual kind of foot traffic and stuff coming along the sort of main road. There's loads of other carts and stuff. You start getting a few quizzical looks from passers-bys and onlookers as you're sort of detouring off the track because they're like just giving you weird looks that you've gone off road because you're on foot going across one of the busiest roads and are kind of in the middle of nowhere. So it's a bit perplexed as to obviously why you're walking rather than in carts. But you start heading your way over towards the wooded area.
Oh, the urge to
Hey
just pull
Zuzu,
random
do you want to
branch.
scout out with Scrapey?
Do you know what? That's a great idea, Lumi. Scrapey, your master commands you.
You're only saying that because he's not on the map currently. There you go. There's Scrapey.
Fly high. Try not to be seen by anyone. And within the next few minutes, report back what you've seen. Look
Yes,
for our
master.
stuff.
Yes, master.
Avoid danger.
As soon as you've said, like, avoid being seen, look for our stuff, he's just fucked off. Like, he's just gone. He does, though, but as soon as you say, like, avoid being seen, he turns invisible.
Nice.
And then, because I'm fairly sure he can still do that. It might have just been the imp, but whatever. They're both doing it. He turns invisible, and then, yeah, you could, obviously, still telepathy, you can still talk to him more, but as soon as you say, look for our stuff, he's gone. But he still hears the rest of the instructions, but obviously he's off at this point. You guys carry on walking. He flies off towards the sort of trees and stuff, has a little look around, and then heads back and starts to report back onto you. What do you ask him to look for? Just to see if you can find your stuff and
Yep.
just to have a quick look-see. Yeah, he says he couldn't he couldn't find your stuff, but he came back as soon as he saw anything of note, and he says on the edge of the forest there is a man and a young child, like, sat on the edge of the forest, and they look a bit scared.
Okay. Scrapey's located the thieves. I think we could take them. No, Zuzu.
I love it. That's great.
Zuzu passes on what is actually there. A man and a young child looking scared. Did he see our stuff?
No, he didn't. This is Scrapey, don't forget, as well, though. So he'd come back and he would say, like, I found something suspicious. Like, there is an evil man and an evil child.
Yeah. Probably
You know what Scrapey's like. But yeah, he's seen. He hasn't seen the stuff. He saw them and then came straight back because he wanted to report back on interesting stuff he found. And there's a man, kind of older looking man, and a child at the base of one of these trees, and they look a bit scared.
As soon as Oliver hears that we're going to have to deal with a child, he lets out a frustrated sigh.
So many children in this world.
What were Zuzu's exact wording again?
Pretty much just that there is a man and a child ahead.
Oh, so now we have found a thieves.
That was just a joke. I'm not going to send us to attack this man and child.
Too late. He was in character. Let's go.
This is all baked to make Oliver kill a child, isn't it? Ruin my alignment so the book kills me.
I will say your goal is to try to be good alignment, and so far you've sort of the two things you've said are I always break the rules and it's fine, and then he has to deal with a child and lets out a sigh.
That's chaotic, not evil.
I know, but it just makes me laugh. It's like, I'm going to be good from now on. I break all the rules. We have to deal with a child? Fine, I will deal with the child.
There are many ways to be good.
And not all of them lawful.
Exactly. No, it's cool. I like it. Yeah, so you carry on your journey
push
for a
on.
bit.
We know what we're heading towards now, so kind of directed by Scrapey, beeline towards this poor man and child that need our help, probably.
You know, Oliver will gone from being at the front of the group, showing the way of the tracks, to going to the back of the group, because he does not like dealing with children.
Yeah.
Lily just basically makes a run for it to keep as much distance between Ghost Lady, her, and go to see what the child is about.
I'm just picturing Lily occasionally turning around, seeing that
Yeah.
Lily's a few steps closer, and then doing a little run.
She does.
I love it. It's so good.
We're all hurrying to keep up with her, and then every time she looks around, it looks like Lucy's chasing her, so she runs a little bit fast.
Fucking hell.
Lily, you're going too far ahead. Come back.
She's just extra little steps each time. Little arms are going just to really like get some distance. Lovely job. Well, as Lily, you're the one who's out ahead. Not obviously too far, Bishop, but a bit of a far distance. You are the first person to reach them. And you see it's, as Scrapey and Zuzu have said, at the edge of the forest, underneath one of the larger trees, there is a older-looking gentleman and a young child, a young boy, both sort of sat at the bottom of the tree. The boy is kind of sat just like completely on the floor, legs out, trying to catch his breath, and just looks a little bit out of breath and a bit tired. And then the older man is currently with his back to you. He's like on his knees, grabbing the side of the tree, looking around and kind of looking into the wooded area.
She makes sure she approaches them from the side so the man can hear her. So
Yeah.
she's making just a little bit of extra noise she would normally do. And says, "Are you guys all right?"
Cool. You make your way to say that. As you approach and say that, the man immediately turns, looks a bit panicked, and he just says, "Don't take what you want. Don't hurt us, please. Don't hurt us."
Hurt you? I wouldn't hurt you. Why are you so scared?
That's what the last group said. They attacked us and took us to their hideout.
Their hideout? What hideout? Are those the same people who stolen our cart and our horse?
I don't know enough about a cart. We haven't got any carts. I'm sorry. Just don't hurt us.
She looks back at the group for moral support and says, "Hmm." Just basically shrugs. "I don't know how to deal with this man."
Zuzu knows exactly how to calm this man down. And he pulls out his staff of bird call.
No.
Amazing. He, as you pull your staff out, he winces a little bit because you've drawn the weapon in front of him.
He waves the staff dramatically, and out of it comes a seagull's cry. He gives no explanation or context for this. Just looks at him expectantly, like, that was pretty fun, right?
Okay, he's still kind of cowering and like hands are up, like defensively, trying to like he lowers himself down a bit further. But let me have one of them. Anyone's passive perception beat a 15?
Mine is 15.
Yours is 15.
Perception. Where can I find them?
It should be on the left-hand side in your senses, underneath your saving throws.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mine definitely beats
13.
that.
Nice. Everyone with a 15 or more, you faintly can kind of hear. So the child is on the floor behind him. You hear a faint little giggle.
So I think that was everyone except for Zuzu.
And Lily.
Yeah, Lily and Zuzu don't hear it, but Lumi and Oliver hear. The kid behind lets out a little giggle, like a little snort, as he hears this random bird noise come from these dangerous attackers.
The two people that would care about that didn't hear it, and the two people that probably
Yeah.
wouldn't hear it. I'd give Zuzu a little punch in the shoulder, and then frustratedly tell this coward that we're not a threat to him, idiot.
Lily says,
roll
it's-
persuasion or intimidation?
Yeah, it depends. Do you want him to believe you by being angry, or is it kind of more of a? Are you trying to be nice about it?
I'm trying to be nice about it. I'm just frustrated by the situation.
Yeah, give it a go for a persuasion.
24.
24, nice. Yeah, he sort of lowers his hand, stands up a bit, and sort of brushes himself off. He gives you a bit of a quizzical look at the idiot, and he looks a bit hurt, but he believes what you've said, and he believes you're not here to hurt them at the moment, so he relaxes a little bit and kind of puts his hand back and like taps the kid on the shoulder. The kid stands up, but they both seem a lot more at ease than they were when you first approached.
I finalize it by gesturing towards Zuzu and go, "Do you really think Seagull Boy here was out to hurt you?"
Hey.
No Rose flat. Well, everyone hears the kid laugh now. He lets out a proper laugh at Seagull Boy.
Lily mentions that he also has quite a few other funny sounds in that weird staff of his. And she makes a quacking noise and rolls on the ground laughing again.
Nice. Amazing.
That's what
so
Zuzu has become.
Seagull
Boy.
I meant he's
Nice.
a walking sound effect machine.
Quite literally. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, the old man, it looks a bit quizzical again at Seagull Boy and this like person now just rolling around on the floor making quacking noises, and he's just is she okay?
Yes, she's just having fun. In other words, another news note, though, we've just been robbed of our cart, and I did we hear him mention something about being robbed?
Yeah, he said there was another group who said they were going to help him, and then they ended up taking them somewhere and hurting them.
Yeah, so we've just been robbed. You've just mentioned that you were robbed by a group that could be the same people. So do you have any kind of idea what direction they've gone in? We might be able to get your stuff back if it just so happens that we find your stuff as well as ours.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he says, you want us to go back there? We've only just escaped with our lives.
You don't have to go back. Just point us in the direction. For God's sake, you're wasting time.
Yeah, he sort of says, okay, yeah, well, it's in the woods. It's easier if we show you because it's quite a way in. And he's, but we're not going close to it. We'll get you there, and then we're leaving. Okay.
How many are there?
We don't know. We only saw 4 or 5, but it sounded like there was more.
Lumi's going to look to the others and go, we could probably kill 4 or 5 pretty easily.
I mean, I've got 2 spells left.
Lily takes a step back as the ghost lady talks.
Zuzu shrugs, like, yeah, probably 4 or 5.
He's like,
He's fully remembering being able to blast that door perfectly. It's like his most heroic moment. He's having a really good day.
The old man's like, well, they hurt us, but I don't want anybody dead. I just want our stuff back.
I will make sure they don't die.
Oliver lets out a sigh and goes, yes, nobody has to die.
See?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're lying.
No, Oliver's
No.
not lying.
Lumi's going to respond with...
Oliver's good now.
Lumi's going to be like, I'm not sure I know how to not kill them with my spells.
Yeah, tricky.
Going off your persuasion from before, Oliver, as well. Yeah, he'll believe when you say that, but he gives Lumi some quizzical looks and kind of worried looks when you're like, I'm not sure how not to kill people. It's like, okay, I'm going
Just
to...
realizing now that Oliver will primarily have to use a crossbow, which is quite difficult to not kill someone.
He'll sort of stick close to Oliver, but like, I'm going to choose to believe you and ignore that worrying statement. And then, yeah, he starts heading off into the woods and starts leading you guys towards where they were taken.
On the
it's about
journey,
yeah.
can I summon some birds?
You can summon some birds.
Cool.
I did the wrong thing there. You're summoning your birds, yeah?
Yeah.
How long do they last for? It's an hour, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit longer. I cannot remember.
Whilst we're walking, every now and again, I cast Thaumaturgy to create an instantaneous sound which originates in a point of my choice,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna occasionally make ominous quacking noises in Zuzu's ear.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
He's looking at the staff like, damn it, I used another charge.
Yeah, he's just like walking and the motion of his hands. Yeah.
Nice.
Quack,
When you say
quack,
when you
quack,
when you say ominous quacking, is it a normal quack, or have you like pitch shifted it up or down to make it a bit
I
more?
said ominous because it literally says that I can make ominous whispers, and I was just
Nice.
like, fucking ominous quacking.
It's so to make for it to be ominous, it's like pitch shifted like down a bit, and it's like elongate.
Slightly.
It's like elongated and echoing a bit. So every now and then, Zuzu's walking along and does his quack. It's just like quack, quack.
Brilliant.
Just like shaking the staff like it's malfunctioning.
How loud are these sounds? Will only Zuzu hear it, or will Lily hear it?
Yeah, my intention is to just make it play in Zuzu's ear, but I think I might treat Lily to the occasional normal shifted quack.
Yeah. Yeah, harmless. Yeah, instantaneous sound that originates at a point of your choosing. So yeah, within range. Yeah, cool. So it's literally just whispering in Zuzu's head, and every now and then you let the others hear it to get in on the
Dude.
joke.
Picking up thaumaturgy as a cantrip, I can abuse the shit out of this, man.
It's so good.
Each time Lily hears the cracks, she starts giggling.
Amazing. Okay, yeah. So you guys head on in. They sort of lead you across the way, and this should. Let's make sure this is loaded up okay before I bring you all across. I should be okay. Let's drag you guys across, and eventually you get led up to the outsides of a ramshackle-looking hut. It's like a big wooden house that looks like it's seen better days. It's all kind of falling apart, and all the woodwork looks a bit rough and already. I am going to move these guys out
Jesus,
the way.
that's
Damn,
Big
that's a
house.
big house.
Want a Minecraft wood mansion.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's quite a big kind of hut they lead you to. They obviously said they weren't going to get too close, so they're a bit further off behind some trees and stuff. But it's just easier to load up. And yeah, they point at the way. I sort of say it was in there. They took us in there. They took all of our stuff, and then we only managed to escape because the elemental came by and helped.
Can I quickly just do insight to see whether or not these guys are tricking us?
Yes, you can.
9.
9. Let me do a roll for them. See how you need to beat stuff like that. You can't really tell. It seems honest. It seems like what they're saying to you is legit stuff. You've got no reason to believe they aren't telling the truth to you.
Alright.
But they did have to roll.
Well, I just put in a roll rather than setting a DC. I wanted to see.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, cheeky shite.
All of us sees the man start to roll a dice. That's kind of suspicious.
That's a bit suspicious.
Yeah, you ask him, are you lying? And he just waits for a second, rolls a dice and goes, no.
No.
Yeah. No,
How good's your insight?
no, you have no reason to think any different. You found them. They were looking a bit terrified. They've reluctantly led you here, and yeah, as you got closer, they are acting like people who would be scared of the situation because they don't want to come back here. So everything that's happening is leading you to believe they are telling the truth.
Okay.
They said an elemental helped them escape.
Yes.
I immediately turn to Lily and just kind of wordlessly motion to her as though she might know something about elementals.
Come again?
Maybe it was the air one that was in that ship that crashed into that tower that, almost killed us.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Zayan?
Oh, when the guy mentioned an elemental saved them, I said that Oliver would motion towards you as though you'd know something about the elemental.
She says, well, elementals are our gods. There are many of them. I don't think it was the one that we saw earlier.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Oh, we'll find out. Hopefully,
Cool.
maybe.
Yeah, so you've said that. Lumi, did you say that thing a minute ago?
Yeah.
Characters are. Yeah. Yeah, as you say that, he's going to turn and be like, yeah, winds. Like there was a strong wind. We only managed to escape because they were robbing us. So then this big wind came in and knocked everybody over. So we just ran for it.
Big thinking emoji face. It could be the same one.
He says, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And her entire demeanor shifts again and she seems a bit sad again. And she just whispers, yeah, I think that was the one we encountered earlier.
Zuzu looks at the staff, thinking, should he cheer Lily up again? But he's like, no, I've used like half the charges already. So I can't. She's just gonna have to be sad for now. That's it.
And with a slight swish of the hands, Oliver makes a quack come out of it. Using fullness.
God damn. My super rare item drop. Outdone.
Amazing. How many times did you form a surge years now? Would you want to roll me like d6 to see how many times you did it on the way here?
Sure.
Just for shits and gigs.
5 times.
5. Nice. Yeah, so Susie, you're now thinking there's only like 2 charges left on this stuff. Because you used 3, and now it's cracked 5 times mysteriously, so you're a bit panicky that your funky staff is going to start acting up soon.
Yeah, Zuzu's like re-secured it in his backpack 4 times, kind of just make it stop shaking when he's walking, because he thinks that's what keeps triggering it.
He's wrapped his bedroll like around it to stop it from shaking.
Glorious.
It was making other bird noises earlier. Why is it only quacking?
5 quacks in a row? How rare.
What are the odds?
How does this happen?
Shippy, does this wooden house have any like holes in the ceiling?
Any holes in the ceiling? It has. Yeah, it does. Yeah, the whole thing's kind of slowly. Oh yeah, you had your birdies. Sorry,
Birdies.
There's a dragon because I forgot about that one. And
Pseudo dragon.
pseudo dragon. Lumi, owls. Many owls. There you go.
Sweet. She'll keep one near her, and then she'll send the other 2 into the abyss to try find holes in the roof and have a look.
Into the abyss to find the holes in the roof. Okay, cool. Are you just going to get them to generically try to look for what's going on?
Yeah, just like a general kind of scout. Nothing specific at the moment. Seeing what they can see.
Okay, one goes over there. That's still in the abyss, so I'm going to put it up there. But it's like in the middle of the house. Let's see what I'll put it there. So it's in the middle of this frontish kind of area.
Yeah.
Cool. So this one down here, because they can telepathically report back, can't they?
Yep.
Cool. This one down here lets you know if it has found some carts. There's like 2 carts, and then behind it is a pile of broken down wood and stuff as well. It looks like there has been like more carts that have been set up here, like carriages and that, but some of them are broken, and there are 2 that seem operational still. And then the one in the middle reports back that inside it looks kind of like a warehouse. Like there's loads of big wooden supply crates on the inside that are all pretty much crashed around. And there is indeed a mini tornado-y like wind gust coming from the inside as well. Like it flew in and found it quite hard to fly around, so came back out again.
Okay, so she's gonna turn to the others and go, I think there's some caravans to the south, and the windy boy might still be in there.
The windy boy?
The elemental.
But you guys killed my god. How can he be in there?
No, the other one that Korvath and Aralista released, that was being held captive in the
Other one?
airship.
How can there be another one? I thought for each element there was a different god. Only one
What-
god, not multiple.
Yeah, but we killed the god, but we saved an underling of the god. So I think it was the underling of the god that is inside the building.
The underling of the god. Oh. And she goes quiet, and you see big thinking rimples on her face.
Lily, can you make me a history check, please?
A history check coming up.
Let's just see if you remember something.
15.
15, yes. Yeah, you remember in the dark woods up near Morning's Wood, you remember there was that dryad who was poisoning the woods and made it all quite dark, and you remember you fought a elemental before, air elemental, in that woods.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just to give Lily a frame reference in case she's trying to think back on something. Yeah, so you get the impression they might be talking about something similar to that.
Ah, okay. Yes, thank you.
Cool, yeah.
How does the NPC react to me just saying that we killed a god?
They're kind of terrified at this point. They're probably looking a bit more confident in having you help get their stuff back, because you were just random people who approached them, and now they're talking about how scared they are of this group who kidnapped them, and now you've come out of the blue and just said, yeah, you've killed gods and you're happy to kill people. So they're kind of equal parts, like, happy with their decision and fucking terrified. Like,
Nice.
they're probably regretting their life choices that have led them to this moment to be here with you. But at the same time, he's kind of like, well, we might get our stuff back, so...
I'm realizing this team of us doesn't really have a tank.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Lumi's the tank.
That mage armor is 16. 17, sorry.
17.
Yeah.
Oliver's a
Oliver-
reasonable dodger, but if I get hit, it's all
He's
over
got,
me.
yeah, he's got 18 AC, but he's not got much health.
So,
Cool, yeah.
how do we want to do this? Just go in, see what's going on? It looks like there's a warehouse inside or something. Lots of boxes.
Oliver kind of shrugs and goes, "Why do we even need to go in? We've found the cards." And points to the south.
Didn't you say you were going to get the guy's stuff back?
I said, "If we have to," but okay, I guess we will.
I mean, we don't have to. I don't care.
These guys are still stood near us.
I was gonna say,
Lumi doesn't care.
I'll look at them for a sec and like ponder for a few seconds and then go, "Yeah, we'll get this stuff."
As you like looked at him and were pondering it, he got like the kid and kind of like pushed the kid behind him a little bit, like defensively, kind of like protect the kid a bit.
Zuzu gives a reassuring thumbs up. That's it. We got this. Don't worry, guys.
Okay, we're going to stay out here then. Good luck, I guess, but you've killed gods, so you might not need it. I don't know.
Many, many gods.
Okay.
Lily is now horrified.
You know that gag in Always Sunny in Philadelphia where the title appears?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was picturing when Zuzu put his thumbs up, was like, "We've got this." The title appears just like, "The gang dies."
Let's do it. Have we found a way in?
So you guys have headed towards the place. At the moment, you are pretty much quite close to it. Just on general approach, there is a door right here, which is shut. The owl had a little fly up top and stuff. This owl over here would probably have set back as well because it flew in this direction. There is a window here, but the whole thing has been like boarded up with like big, massive like wooden slabs that have all been like nailed in and stuff like that. So there is a window, but it's all kind of shodden and stuff. But it has been made an effort to seal up. But that's all we've
Alright.
seen so far.
Oliver lets out a sigh and goes, "All right, here we go." And he goes up to the door and presses his ear against it to see if he can hear anything.
Cool, yeah. Give me a whatever you want to use to check. Perception.
Perception, I'm guessing.
Yeah, go for it.
20.
You can hear some. There's like distant noise of like wind, like a gust of air and stuff like that. You kind of, because there's like holes in the roof, you can hear wind as it's kind of like escaping through holes in the roof. It doesn't sound like there's like a raging storm in there. It's very much just like a generic kind of breeze leaving through like the roof and stuff. But it's quite quiet. It seems like it is in the distance. It's not like immediately on the other side of the door.
All right. I relay to them that I can hear some wind, no people, but I can hear some wind.
Lumi opens the door.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Lumi opens the door, and let's reveal. Boom. There you go. You head inside. As the owl fed back, the room is indeed filled with large boxes and the such. I can probably do a bit of a.
I'm in such a grizz mode. As soon as I saw this, I was going to be like, points across the room and goes, oranges.
It's so good. There you go. Yeah, so from where you walk in, it is filled with large boxes and stuff like that. Some of the crates around the edges have all been broken, and a lot of their contents have also been damaged. There's 2 crates in the middle that look like they've been damaged from being like dropped and had the contents spilled. There is random assortments of like fruit and food and stuff on the floor, along with a table in a corner with some chairs that is also broken. And there is a door on the other side of the room as well, which is open. But other than that, the room at the moment is pretty much empty.
Is there anything identifiable on the crates, or are they just like blank crates?
Blank crates, just blank generic storage crates that have been used to just store random bits and bobs. There's no identifiable like symbols or markings to link them to groups or known personnel or anything. It is just bog standard crates.
Oliver motions towards the carnage with his crossbow and just goes, "Oh, great! This looks great. This is going to be fun."
Lily says, "Wow, I have seen prettier houses."
Oliver's rubbing off on Lily. She's becoming a bitch.
What does your house look like, Lily?
I have no house.
Same.
The world is my house.
Oh, not so same.
Not so same.
Will she do that to her? No. For the rest, you stay silent.
Susie, you look a bit fancy to not have a house. What happened?
Not much. Nothing good. Yeah, my life has been better since I didn't have a house. Let's put it that way. Let's find this guy's stuff. And Zuzu just strides into the middle of the room.
Can we stop the moping? We're in a potentially dangerous situation.
Okay, nice. As Zuzi, you head straight into the centre of the room and kind of storm off into the middle. You can all hear a loud bang come from behind you as this door is yanked shut.
I knew it. I knew it.
Wait, yanked shut instead of...
The door is yanked shut, so you hear it like bang as it hits, and you also hear a twist and the door locks. And then you just hear a loud voice, which comes from the guy who was out there a minute ago with you, and he just screams through, "We did what you want! Now please let her go! They're in the house!" And then you hear a lot more rummaging coming from further inside.
Lumi's just going to shout back, "We're going to kill you too now!"
I'm going to cast thaumaturgy to make my voice 3 times as loud. And shout, "You'd better open the door or you and everyone in this building dies."
Lily takes a step back from Oliver. She says, "What is happening? People are lying? Gods are being killed? I am cursed."
Shoot, can I get this owl in the bottom to, like, get line of sight on them, but stay
Peck
near
his
the
eyes
carts?
out, Owl. Peck his eyes out.
No, we need to protect the carts, man. That's our objective. That's what we came for.
What were you going to say? You want the out the bottom to stay near the carts but keep line of sight on them?
Yeah, just to see what they were doing by the door, to see if they
that's
ran
fine.
off or whatever.
Let me see if I can get... I'm sure I've got a token for just like generic man, I think. Random old male. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Him and the kid. The kid's still in the woods and stuff, but the guy is at the door. He's locked it, but he is still like there holding it as well. So yeah, Al can still see him for now.
Yeah.
As you hear more banging and stuff appearing from the inside. And you see, come running around the corner, there is Guy, followed by some henchmen.
Another guy, and another guy, and another guy.
They run out from around the corner. And
Oh,
yeah,
you bastard! I know you moved that because he was exactly 60 feet away.
No, I was just keeping them sort of close to him. Yeah, lovely job. So that, let me grab there as well. Yeah, so you hear all the sort of noise. You see people come around the corner, and the guy who comes through sort of goes, "Well, boys, let's take care of business." And initiative rolls, please.
16.
Oliver's voice is 3 times as
11.
loud as it's supposed to be right now. Ooh, 23.
Cool.
18.
Oh yeah,
So-
you yelled at the guy, didn't you? Do you want to make me a intimidation with bonus?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, intimidation with advantage.
And that 20.
That's funny. Nice. Yeah, you hear him sort of yell through, just, yeah, but if I don't do what they say, they're gonna kill her. But you can hear the kind of door, like the lock, kind of like the key doesn't move, but you can hear like there is like metal rattling. So he is like thinking about whether to like unlock the door and stuff again.
All right. But I was
With
mentioning
a
the,
nat 20, you hear that.
I was mentioning the voice thing, so as combat starts, I'm going to shout to these guys who are coming in the room that they're going to regret this.
Yeah, nice. Zuzu, what was your initiative? 18.
18, yeah.
Nice. Coolio. And so your intimidation of 20, that was just the generic kind of like into the guys in the room as well, wasn't it?
It was originally aimed at the people outside, but if you want to allocate it to the second shout, I'm happy to.
Yeah, well,
oblige
it was a 20. It's not going to be just a roll on him because he isn't going to do much from that. So yeah, I'll say with that 20, they all kind of came in and got the jump on you, but with how effective you were at intimidating, we could say they're not like surprised, they don't miss this turn, but like you lot all get to have your actions first because they are a bit taken aback about you coming in and getting a bit. But with a 23, Oliver, you go first anyway.
Sweet. I don't, as much as the crossbow does the most damage, Oliver kind of promised people wouldn't have to die. So I might start off with Word of Radiance. Oh, wait, actually, fuck, that's only got 5-foot range.
Nice.
Jesus, you can't talk very far. In which case...
So, do we actually, before we get properly started, do we want a quick break to get another drink and stuff? Because I just realised my drink is empty.
Oh, that might be a good idea, yeah.
Before we get too into the stuff.
Cool.
I would be up for that if that's cool.
Cool. We'll have a quick 2-minute, 5-minute break, get a drink, do your stuff,
Be right
and then we're
back.
back. Cool, yeah.
Ready?
BRBs.
Time to strategize. Oh, pardon me. It's just Oliver, Zuzu, then me, then Lily. Decisions.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello, it's me. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Nice. How is we diddling?
Diddling all over the place.
Nice.
Trying to decide what I want to do, you know? It's like,
There is only one option.
I was like, do I want to murder them? Yes,
Yes.
but
Yes.
we kind of said we wouldn't.
All of us said we wouldn't.
Yeah, to the people who have now locked you in, I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, all bets are off at this point.
That is true. We could just murder.
Although we did say, you know, they don't. I did what you said. Please don't kill her. So you know, what's that about?
Yeah,
I don't-
Louis didn't hear that bit.
I don't have no book of exalted deeds. I ain't got anyone. I ain't got anything to prove to no one.
Nice. Well, I'm happy because this was the one where like Amara and a few others said they probably couldn't make it. So I was like, I'll make like a side story, and if I need to shoehorn it in, I will. And you guys have just naturally followed the route to get here. So I'm like, sweet. I don't have to shoehorn shit. It's just proper. So great. Because originally the carts weren't going to be here. That was going to be a separate thing. Because you came here, I was like, sweet, I can tie this in quite nicely.
I'm back, sorry.
No worries.
So good,
Welcome
we
back.
just go back to me. Lovely job. So, door lock, people run in. Time to do some schmacking. And top of the round is initiative 23 with Oliver.
I suppose I promised these guys, didn't promise, but I told these guys nobody had to die, but then it turned out the people I told nobody had to die were lying to us anyway. So I suppose some people might have to die.
Agreed.
Yes.
So I will
Well,
fire my
yeah, cool. But yeah, you yelled out to him about like everybody's going to die, and then he said, "We did what you asked. They're in there. Please don't hurt her." Is all you've heard.
Yeah. By the
Yeah.
way, all of us feeling a bit tricked.
Yeah, cool. Lovely job. That is all good. So you're
Fire my
firing.
crossbow.
Who are you shooting?
Probably the dude closest.
Nice. Zach, how did you do your one? How did you do the things that pops up with like A and B and stuff?
If you like double click on them to
Yeah.
open like their settings thing,
So,
there's a
is it
tooltip, and then you can do like a name. You have to click the checkbox next to it, otherwise it doesn't show.
Aha. Can you guys see A? The one on the right?
No.
When you hover over it, we can.
If you hover over it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hover over, you should now get an AB. Let me
AB.
just. Oh, just press cancel rather than save. What a bitch.
Guy at the front looks fancy.
It looks fancy, fancy.
His name is
Everyone's pretty good,
Cletus.
Well, it fucking is now. Boom, Cletus.
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 Fucking Cletus. Do a bit of this one. Cool. Yeah, make a attack roll. Just while I'm naming the bitches.
15.
Name those bitches.
Naming the bitches. A 15 does hit.
Oh, thank God. I thought that was like, that's got to be the minimum, right? So roll for damage.
Are you hitting Cletus?
Yeah.
Is it Cletus?
For 11 damage.
Oosh. 11 damage right in Cletus's face. Anybody else got a funny name like Cletus? For no reason.
No comment.
With the ping over here, Shoop, is there?
Right, Wheatus, I heard. Cletus or Wheatus? I love it.
It is Wheatus.
Cool, yeah, cool. Right, so shooty shoot at the Cletus. That does the hits.
I told him he'd regret this.
You did tell him he would regret this. And he has been crossbowed in the shoulder. He's looking... Well, he's got a crossbow bolt in his shoulder already. He ain't looking great.
And as a bonus action, I will use Bardic Inspiration
Nice.
to provide Lily with some inspiration, because I know she's not feeling the best.
Hell yeah. Lovely
Thank you.
job. Anything else? Shooty, Bardic. Is that any movement?
I don't know if I particularly want to move, because I'm only just in range for crossbow shots right now. So normally I'd run away, but I don't want to run out of my own range. I definitely don't want to run towards them.
Crossbow's got an 80, isn't it? So you could probably move
Yes.
10 if you wanted to.
Yeah, but bear in mind, this guy is 80.
Well, yeah, true. Okay, cool.
Actually, no, you're right, because they might end up moving towards me anyway. So I might move to here.
Nice.
Okie dokie. After that, they're all going to act afterwards because of your angry yells. Next up, 18, Zuzu.
I'll be right back while you guys do your thing.
Yeah, cool.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, Zuzu, I don't know, this feeling of betrayal as soon as that door slammed shut, he's not happy with that. It's kind of a new thing for him. And with the power he's dealing with, that kind of built a rage in him that he's not used to and he wasn't really expecting. So he's going to channel a bit of Haralista spirit.
Nice.
And throw a fireball
Oh,
into the middle of this group.
fucking amazing. Jesus Christ, I forgot about fireball. That's
Yeah, I
amazing.
picked that fireball and it feels like a good time to use it. So I'm going to aim for right in the middle of this pack.
Fuck yeah. How's, what is it? It's a 20-foot...
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius, so it's hitting all of them. It's a dex saving throw.
Cool. Is it half as much on a successful set?
8d6 fire damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful, yeah.
Okay, cool. Fucking hell, alright. Do you want to roll the damage? Then I'll roll for the
Sure
deck
thing.
saves and shit. 8d6. Fireball, motherfucker.
25?
Oh, that is good. And it's a deck saver.
Yes. DC 15.
Cool, yeah. This guy fails. That's 25 damagios. This guy, Cletus, is looking a bit wounded. He's looking a bit sad. Bandits, ABC. Where have you gone? There you are. Let's click on them.
What's the radius on Fireball? Will it hit anyone that we can't see?
It's a 20 foot radius, so
Yeah.
it would go like down to, I don't know if you can see my
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
arrow.
just
Yeah,
go off
it would go to here. I guess the wall would stop it, right? So.
No, I think it
that
goes
is-
around walls. I think it says it goes around walls.
Fireball. Choose a point within range. It blossoms with a low roar. Each creature in 20 foot radius sphere centered on that makes the roll. It spreads around corners. It ignites flammable objects in the area and that aren't being worn or carried. You are in an entire cabin made of wood, by the way.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Nice. Cool, yeah. This guy, Dex, is also a fail. And this guy, Dex, every single person failed that throw.
Good.
Fucking 25 damage, mate. These three, straight up, just fucking set to flame and just die. Cletus is looking a bit wounded. And that is that.
Did I miss anything important?
Stubby just fireballed.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So Cletus is looking wounded. The other three are pretty well. They're just dead, straight up. But it's fire, and the whole place is made of wood. So now there is things are starting to catch flame. Fires are spreading. Some of the walls are looking a bit fireific. Cool. Fires, man. Fires.
And I'll tell Scrapey to go and basically be. He can't attack anyone really. Well, he could, but I'm not
Lily. Sam, what's that?
Owl initiatives. Add 1 to each of those numbers.
What?
Owl initiatives for the owls.
Ah! Sweet. I forgot about that. Did you want to roll for Zuzu as well? Or do you want him to just go straight after you and do that? And say that's...
Oh, for Scrapey, sorry?
Yeah, we could... Yeah, sorry, for Scrapey. We'll just say he goes after you if you want. Then I'll
I was going to move him on my turn, but yeah, I can roll separately if you'd want.
Yeah, that's cool. We will just do that. I do have a Scrapey. Your initiative was, what, 18?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I will also give him 18. So he will just go. Cool, yeah. Owls have all their Zam as well.
Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, but basically, Scrapey's gone over towards that door to kind of be ready to attack anyone who comes through that way.
Okay, cool. Scrapey has gone over there. So what we'll do is we'll also say, from what you can see through Scrapey's eyes as well, it's like that. So it's just a corridor carries on.
I don't think
that way.
that revealed anything for me. I don't know if that's. Oh, you downwards.
Downwards, yeah.
Yeah, downwards.
The door
From
that he's-
from where he is, you can see further off down here now as well.
Okay, cool.
Cool, yeah.
Nice. And yeah, that's probably my turn. Yeah, Zuzu, just for anyone who's looking, angry, really weirdly angry. But
Yeah.
not enjoying the betrayal.
Yeah.
And that'll be it from me.
Nice. Zam is Owl.
That one's just going to stay and watch.
I'll stay and put, yeah.
Yep.
Cool, yeah. You, Limmy.
Well, Libby was going to do something interesting, but now she's just going to hide behind this box and Ray of Frost this Cletus.
Cool, yeah. Ray of Frost, the Cletus.
Yeah, 22.
22, that hits.
13 damage.
Fucking hell.
Bring me back.
13 damage. Very nice. And his movement is less than is
Yeah,
it right?
less than 10. Well,
Less than 10. Snail, 10 foot less.
Yeah.
Cool. Lovely job. Anything else?
no, I think that's good enough for her.
Cool. This owl.
It's just gonna.
What can your owls do? They can fly around and just you can
Fly
do
and
touch-
help is basically what they're gonna do.
You can do touch spells through them, can't you? I think.
If only I had some touch spells.
Yeah. All familiar opponents can do the same choice. If you have a familiar conjured by that, they can do this shit.
I think this one's
Doesn't have to
gonna
communicate.
just go hide behind this burning barrel.
Cool. Yeah.
We
cool.
need to put these flames out, man.
Cool, yeah. And then this owl.
This owl can go annoy this guy because we flip.
Gonna go fleet up in its face. Can it give me a? We'll do it using your stats because it's yours. Give me a. What should we do? What should we do? Annoyance check is what I want. Annoyance. Animal handling. Because you.
Sure.
Or yeah, animal handling. Let's go with that. Why not?
14-ish.
14. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it successfully annoys. It will have help on the next action for the next person.
Yeah, cool.
I think giving them help every time they do stuff is a bit OP. So I think I'll probably roll to see if it does and stuff. But yeah, 14's good. 14's good. So the next person can have the help action. And then it will be. That's Lily.
Lily was gonna do something cool, but now she sees flames, so she's gonna walk her movement spirit to here and try to extinguish this flame with
Okay, yep.
Druidcraft.
Ooh, funky, funky.
I can instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. So as long as it's not
Nice.
too big.
Yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah, okay, cool. So Druidcraft on the one on this box here, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, you Druidcraft and you put out the fire. It sort of singes, there's a bit of smoke that comes off, but yeah, you put the fire out successfully. The box just looks a bit charred.
Nice. Let's see. And that counts as an action. And I do not think I have bonus actions besides healing. So next.
Holy O's. Right, you guys have had all of your stuff. So, the Cletus, who's looking pretty wounded, he has now got, what's his move? Now, it has been lessened, only 20, which can't really get him close to a lot of stuff. He is going to 20, he's going to 5. Not into the fire. 10, 15, 20. Because of the lesson stuff, what is he going to do? He can do this or that. He is going to make 2 ranged attack with some daggers off of his belt. The range, it's only effective up to 20, which you would have been in, but you've limited him. Yeah, I think he's probably got a one at this owl that was in his face because it's annoyed him, and then one at probably Lily would be the other closest. You probably didn't notice this owl over here. So first attack against owl is a 7.
That doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit, and then against Lily is an 8. That doesn't hit either.
Yeah.
Fucking awful.
It sucks, man.
Well, he has been hit with fire and ice and slowed. He's probably not feeling too great.
Yeah.
Bless him.
And a
That's probably,
crossbow.
and a crossbow. Bless him. That's probably all he's going to do before he dies. Let's face it. Like, he's missed with 2 daggers. And then he is going to yell through, "Get your asses out here!" And then
We're getting our asses handed to us. What the fuck?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15.
And all they see is this
30.
one snowy owl
Owl.
surrounded by flames.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And what has this thing got? The same. Cool. That is gonna be it. So back to top of the round. Back to Oliver. New rounds though, as another 6 seconds pass on. The fire is going to keep raging, spread a bit more. The walls on fire. Fire, fire, fire. This spreads a little bit up onto the table. Spreads up onto the table. And this is going to spread down to these other ones down here as well. Fire!
I
Cool.
don't think I can rules craft it now.
Oliver.
Shit. Oliver doesn't really have any way of putting out fire. For those of you who may have forgotten, the reason we might want to get this fire out is, by the sounds of it, these guys have kidnapped someone.
I can
Yeah.
put out the fire, don't worry.
I mean, what are the odds the person they've kidnapped is in this corridor?
I'm not on about the corridor, but the corridor might be our only way, like, to get to these two doors. Especially this one. There's no other way in.
You want me to blast a hole in this wall? I can Eldritch Blast. I'm really good at that now.
Yes, crumbling a wooden building on fire. Let's make more holes in it. That's only going to help support it.
When was the last time health and safety came and did an inspection, for God's sake?
I know, they're really lacking, aren't they? Seriously lacking.
Right, Oliver's going to move up and hide behind Zuzu. Not like cower, just using him as cover.
Nice.
Fair. Thanks, 18 AC.
Fires his crossbow across at this guy.
And this guy, coming up.
And it misses. Unless he has an AC less than 11.
That is a miss.
Damn.
+9, man. I forget how good you actually are with your shit. That's amazing.
Unless I get hit.
Yeah. Coolio. Anything else?
No, I think I'll keep hold of my thing for now. So I was just removing the crossbow bolts from my inventory. I don't think I want to spend any more of my bardic inspiration. I want to keep hold of 2 of them just in case we've got harder things coming.
Yeah.
So, moving on.
Coolios. After that is a dead bandit, a dead bandit, a dead bandit. So Scrapey.
Yeah, I guess no one's popped out of that door. I'll send Scrapey through. I mean, he can't really see yet, but so he'll go here, I guess, and see what he can see.
Yeah, cool. If he is going in, then I will reveal the room. Just because he's going to reveal the bits of it. So he heads in.
Fucking Wheaters.
There is Wheatus around the corner, and then I can't remember his size. I think that needs to be a bit bigger, but that sort of size. But then there was a big windy boy also in the room as well.
Well, fuck.
And Dead Age?
And Dead H. There is also a dead bandit in the corner.
Okay. At that point, there's quite a lot of stuff. So Scopey used 10 to get there. He's got 50 left. I guess.
Does the
Show-
big old Yuri and runs around.
You know, whoop, nope. And retreats behind this broken box of oranges.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's me next after Scopey.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is you.
I'll relay to the team in a quick yell that there's stuff in that other room.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Zuzu only got eyes for Cletus is gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Did you go for, sorry?
Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel.
Yes. 22, that's a hit.
22 to hit is 7 damage.
7 damage. And then you get a second raid, don't you?
I do indeed, but it's only 10 to hit.
Nice. Nah, it's not a hit, I'm afraid.
Okie dokie. And if that is not a hit, I'm going to move. How much movement do I have up there? I'm going to head over this way towards Scrapey as well. And
Ooh.
that'll be it for me.
Cool, yeah. After that, Lumi, this owl.
That owl is going to very ceremoniously and menacingly dash straight up here.
Okay, nice. Start harassing the dude.
It's not going to do anything, just beeline at breakneck speeds and right next to him.
Cool. Is it going to do anything? Is it going to try to hit him, or is
Nope.
it just going to
Nope.
just approach and then stop next to him?
It's just zooming at him.
Cool. He is going to, for shits and gigs, seeing that, no, he's okay. He doesn't freak out. He sort of gives it a weird kind of like takes himself back a bit, but it doesn't freak him out or anything. Then it's your turn.
Cool. So I'm going to cast Sleet Storm,
Ooh.
making a big old AoE.
Fucking, I remember this from last time. It's all foggy and shit, isn't
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and now I can't see squares anymore.
it? So it's a 40-foot radius set on a point, isn't it?
It's about there.
About there, cool.
Nice.
Fucking hell.
10,
10, 20, 30, yeah, 40. Okay, cool. 40-foot cylinder, point you choose. Areas heavily obscured, exposed flames in the area are doused. Ground in the area is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain. When it enters for the first time or starts there, make a dex save or fall prone.
Oh, and the owls disappear, which is why I sent it flying to that guy menacingly because he looks about to disappear.
Okay, nice. Oh, is this the concentration, is it?
Yeah, it's concentration.
Yeah, cool. Okay, cool, yeah. So it's not damage or anything, is it? But all the fires get doused.
Yeah, and everyone can't see it, and we can't see anyone in it, is kind of the downside as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's like a big old blizzard, effectively.
Yeah, indoor blizzards, so now nobody can see in or out, so it makes everything a bit of fun. Fucking hell, alright. Fucking sleet storm. Cool. Thick ice everywhere. Difficult terrain, which is half movement, isn't it?
Half
Difficult terrain.
movement,
Nice. Oh, poor Cletus is messed. How long does your Ray of Frost thing last?
That Ray of Frost is 1 turn.
Oh, until your next turn. Okay, cool. So he's back to normal movement.
Yeah, apart from it's
Cool.
halved because it's now difficult terrain.
Cool. Okay, cool. Nice. Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. For fuck's sake. And it uses your spell save, doesn't it? Must make a dex save.
Yeah, so
Dex save of 15.
dex save of 15 when they start their turn in it.
Cool, yeah. Owls are dead. Lily, it is your turn.
Yeah. Since she can't see anything, she doesn't really trust it all. She's gonna conjure animals.
Ooh.
And she summons 2 big brown bears beside her
Nice.
and command them to protect us and attack every big baddie in sight.
Oh no,
Oh, God,
Yumi's about to die.
Ghost lady.
Nice. Right. I did not look at stuff. I did not realize you had this. I got to get the shit now. You do stuff for beasts. They do the following options: 2 brown bears. Coolio. Friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative into summoned creatures. They have their own turns. They obey verbal commands. They defend themselves and hostile creatures. Cool. Right, I believe I still have the brown bear tokens from before. So that should be easy enough to do.
Yeah, that's why I chose that one.
I am. 2 brown bears.
Yeah.
Nice. Can be controlled by... Is that set up anywhere? Let me... edit that. They can also be now controlled, hopefully by... There you go, you should be able to control the bears now, so you should be able to move them. Nice. Do you want to roll me some initiatives for them?
Bear number 1. 14.
14. Nice. And bear 2.
Number 2. 11, same as mine.
Nice. There you go. Top bear is now bear 1, and the bottom bear is now bear 2.
Okie dokie.
Cool.
Awesome.
And 11, same as yours.
Huggy and Yogi.
Huggy and Yogi. Good old bears. Fucking hell. And how much health do the bear? Oh, so much stuff I've got to figure out. Bears have shit tons of health. Fucking hell.
Guys,
Yeah,
I
thank you.
hope the hostage wasn't in this corner, by the way.
Can it pass through walls then?
Yeah.
I.
Okay, cool. Bears and stuff. Do they act on this turn, or is it just a normal initiative?
I believe they only do something when it's their initiative.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And what did you tend to do? It was just to protect people, wasn't it?
Yeah, protect us and attack big baddies.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, cool. So the other bear...
And
Yeah, I'll let you finish your turn. And then bear 2, because it did same initiative, will get to have a turn. But it'll probably be... Not doing too much too
yeah,
quickly.
they only do something in their own initiative.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Cool, yeah. You said to protect people, so bear number 2 has a move speed of 40, will probably start heading... Let's go, so like 5, 10, 50. It's going to run over all these apples and just break all the apples and shit. But kind of probably perch up here, just sort of close to these two. Because then you've got bear 1 down here for you two, and that bear for those two. If you're happy with that.
Yeah, very much happy.
Staying to the edge of the rim because it doesn't want to fall over or anything, but it's happy enough with that. Okay, so your turn, Bear's turn. It is now Cletus's turn, who has less movement, so he can go 5, 10, and he will go 15, remembering where you lot were. He gets to the edge. Oh, actually, no, sorry. He needs to make a dex save to not fall over.
Yeah.
He 17, does not fall over. So he goes 5, 10, 15, gets to the edge where you guys were, and now sees 2 giant fucking bears. And is still looking pretty dang terrified. He's probably... Tell you what, let's roll an intelligence check. Yeah, he's pretty smart. He's going to see you and realise you are a druid person, so probably have control of the bears. So he is going to make 2 dagger attacks at Lily. He's going to
Yeah, that's fair.
throw some daggers. That's a dirty 20. So that one's going to hit 4 points of piercing damage. You rolled a 1
Okay.
plus 3. Second attack for 10, which 10 does not hit, does it?
No.
No. So he has done that. Cool. Yeah, that is his turn. He's a bit freaked out. This guy, dex save, falls flat on his ass and then has to use... So he falls on his ass prone, has to use half his movement to get up, and they can move like 5 foot. This guy also falls flat on his ass, uses his movement to get up, moves 5 foot. This
I
guy...
can feel the frustration every time we do combat with Shoot.
That's good. That's good. I like it. This is really cool. He got a 21, so he is fine. But he is going to 5, 10, 50. Is he going to move into the ice, or is he going to probably move? I think he's just going to move out of the ice because he doesn't want to get all spookified.
Guys, there's people in the ice ring on the other side of that wall.
Good thing I have bears, right?
Boom. Okay, cool. Then this guy is going to freak out and fucking run 5, 10, 15, 25, no, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, he ran into the wrong room.
He is going to be freaking out and sort of screaming. So he's going to run out and go, guys, it didn't go to plan. Oh shit, who are these lot? And then, dude, 20. There's a bear. There's a you lot. You both are hidden behind this barrel, aren't you? Ready? This crate.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, Zuzu, you're a bit further away, so you might see your head poking up. And there's a bear. He is going to lob a dagger. Is he going to lob a dagger? No, he is probably going to have dashed, actually, using his action, because he's fucking freaking out about this thing. So he is going to dash and use the others to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, like 30. He's going to dash and run away, and they realise you lot are in here as he's like ran the fuck out. He'd probably run out first in panic and then see you lot. So we'll do it that way. And Aralister and Corvath are not here. Oliver, back to the top of the round. And there is no fire to spread, so we are good.
I mean, I'm not going to let this guy just run past us. So I will retreat to about here. Yeah. I'll retreat to here. And take a shot at this guy.
Cool.
Because normally I'd be casting magic, but I've used all of that boss fight. I mean, I've got 2 spell slots left, but again, just in case. Just in case. Roll to hit. 28 to hit. I think that.
Right. Yep.
Piercing damage. Let's see. Sorry, my dice is super laggy.
It's all right.
Take your time, dice. Take your time.
7. There's a
It
1
hasn't even
plus...
loaded on my screen yet.
Okay, you rolled a 1 plus 6. It looks
All
like
right, 7.
7. Nice. Another
Oh,
crossbow.
that's literally the lowest I can hit.
Yep. It's insane. Plus your lowest roll you could do, even on that 1, is like a 10 to hit, which is insane. Okay, cool. Anything else?
No, that'll be it. I don't think anyone needs Bardic Inspiration. I mean, Suzu might end up in some close quarters combat, but who gives a shit? So.
Oh dear.
Cool, yeah. This thing is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And is going to probably give chase. So dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Suzu.
This guy was going to be giving chase to Weetus and has just coincidentally happily got close to Zuzu as well. But that is it. That is the dash. So that
Does he seem friendly?
Big old. Well, there you're closer actually. Yeah, you could probably describe him more. So this is a air elemental myrmidon. It is a air elemental. It's still very much like floating. It's got like a little tornado-y thing at the bottom, similar to what you've seen before. But at the top, rather than it being completely made out of air and stuff, there's like a floating kind of like. It looks like a steel chest plate. It's made out of kind of like hardened bits of like wood and metals. There's like some coins caught in it as well, but it looks like it's like solid air making this kind of armor. It's got like a big fawn's like pointy crown on its head as well. And part of the armor has bits of like blue fabric woven into it, and there's like a hood on the back. It looks like a weird mixture of like knight's armor with like a wizardy robe all blended into one.
Cool.
It looks a little bit funky. But yeah, it is a big armored air elemental. And it uses the double dash to get up to yours. It's looking at Weetus at the moment. It's looking at that guy. But it is big old armoured winds, dude. So you can't really determine too much from it. You can give me a roll if you want to see if you can pick up any more. If you fancied it. Give me a
What, perception?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, the easiest way is to step back one and see if it takes an attack of opportunity.
That was exactly what I was going to do until she.
Yeah, it's
So,
yeah, it's air elemental. It doesn't really have any facial features and stuff, but it's dashed violently after this guy. It looks a bit pissed. It looks a bit, from its lack of body movement, like motions and stuff, it looks a bit pissed. Dead bandits. Moving on to Scrapey. That works nicely, doesn't it?
Does work nicely. Cool. Scrapey can guinea pig, I guess. Scrapey's gonna fly at Cletus.
Okay.
So he's gonna fly over here, leaving the area of the air guy. He's got a flight speed of 60, so he can get there. And yeah, pause for effect, and nothing happens.
Should just saving it for you. You know it. We all know it.
I'm just reading the wording on Sleet Storm. Because I'm like, would Scrapey need to make a deck save? I know it's the floor of ice, but because the whole area is like a big cone, I'm like, is flying into like mist and stuff, isn't
Well,
it? So
it's like a flurry of snow is coming down still,
Yeah.
so even flying creatures are affected. Yeah.
Cool. So can Scrapey make a deck save? Because it's just on the edge of
Sure thing. His dex is +2. He rolled a 2, so it's 4.
Scrapey falls prone.
God damn it.
No damage, but Scrapey falls prone.
Okay, but he didn't take an opportunity attack from the
He
beginning.
didn't. No, he didn't.
Sweet. Okay. In that case, I guess that's the end of Scrapey's turn. He's prone, right? So
He
can spend his action getting up.
It was half your movement to get up, and he's already moved. Well, you could, use half of. So I'm always weird with the wording of that because he used 35 to get there. So technically, half his movement he hasn't got left. But then it's like, would he use half of what he has left? I think it'll probably have to end there. I think.
Well, yeah, I just figured like his action could be a dash, so he could use that to get up.
Yeah, true. No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Cool.
Action to dash and get back up. And then he's still got a bit of movement if he wants it, so he's got like 30 feet left or whatever it is. If he did want to.
Zuzu's going to walk to, or run, I guess, to here. He's not going to walk casually. He's going to head over to here.
Yep.
And see if anything happens.
Cool. As soon as you do, nothing happens.
Okay, cool.
The thingamajiggy does turn to like look at you. It turns and acknowledges you're there now because it heard noise as you moved away.
Cool. Classic Zulu reassuring thumbs up.
Nice.
As he walks away. And yeah, I'll Eldritch Blast Cletus again.
Nice.
I'm gonna get this guy for sure. First one is a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Second one a bit better, 19 to hit.
19 to hit. That does hit.
For 8 damage.
8 damage. Cletus is looking wounded, but he is still standing.
Not to be that guy, but wouldn't you have disadvantage because you're shooting into the invisible snow? You don't
You
have
would because of the angle of the dangle.
The angle of the dangle. Well, because of the sleet storm? Oh, because I can't see him through this. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
if I was in the sleet storm, could I see him? Or is it nobody? Yeah,
No.
right.
He's on the edge though, so you'll be aware of where he is. So it's But
I'll roll again. So I hit 12 on the die there for the first one for 19. Oh shit! Only 11 on the second one.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So that one wouldn't have hit.
Wouldn't have hit. Okay, no worries.
So put those 8 back on. Coolios.
It may be slightly cheeky, but as a bonus action on my turn, I can have Scrapey attack.
Yeah, I think you can, don't you? Because of your pact of the chains and stuff.
Yeah.
Command your familiar to take the attack action. So Scrapey can do some attacks.
I will have him try and sting Cletus.
Sting, +4 to hit.
With disadvantage, I guess, because of the sleet storm.
Yeah, I think so. Let me read it because he's in melee range right there. I'm like, is it going to be?
Well, the annoying thing about heavily obscured is it's really stupid. In that, because you can't see it, you have disadvantage. But because he can't see you, you get advantage. So
It's
it
just
cancels it out. But
okay.
if
Cool.
you think about it like logically, I think it should just be disadvantage.
Yeah,
But given that they're like both on the edge of it, maybe they can see
I think
each
because
other.
they're both on the edge and they are within 5 feet because he is next to him. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll say it's Plus, Squeak thingy's tiny. It's probably more like above his head rather than like 5 foot away. So yeah, just do it as a standard attack roll. I think that'll be fine.
Cool. He's got +4 to attack, so it's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, no worries. That'll be it for me then.
Coolio. Owl is dead. Lumi.
Lumi's gonna cast frostbite on Eos. No, Cletus.
On Cleus.
Yeah.
Coolio. Frostbite with a disadvantage.
No, it's a con save. Con 15 save.
Con 15 save. Nice. This guy, con 15, that was a 13. He fails.
So he takes 8 damage and he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll.
Ooh, coolio. 8 damage and disadvantage on weapon attack. Let's give you. There is a hand icon. I can't find it. There you go, some swords. Disadvantage.
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty confident, guys.
I told you, we're god killers.
Heck yeah.
Also, the fact that there's a lot of people dead. We got them stuck in the sleet storm, but also the fact that I'm behind all of you.
My one guy with the highest AC is just like, peace.
We activate here once, it's over.
Yep. Coolio. Luminate, you done?
Yeah, she's just gonna hide further behind this box from
Nice.
the big scary element.
Right, Lily, it is bear 1, so it's the bear next to you. What's the bear gonna do?
She said attack big bellies and protect us, and Cletus attacked me, so
This is true. So he is going to run into melee with this dude. He's gonna get his paws on the edge of the ice, so we're gonna give him a save to see if he falls. That is a. I don't have the bear sheet. That is silly of me. His dex is +0 anyway. So that's a 13. Spell say 15, isn't it, Zamfield?
Yep.
Cool. So Bear does the fall overs as he walks in, but then can spend his action getting back up. But that's all he can do, so he can't attack from that. But he'll use action to dash and get back up on his feet, so he'll have a little Bambi moment, stumble and fall.
God, imagine slipping around on ice, hardly able to see, and all you can really see is on either side of you two massive fucking bears.
Yup. Owl is dead. Right, Bear 2 is on the outside, and this dude again has come close. So Bear is gonna probably move in to get close without needing to fall over. But then Bear is going to attack. Bear can make 2 attacks: one with bite, one with claws. He is a bigger boy though, so I think we will do them with the disadvantage from the sleet storms. Weapon attack +6 though, which is pretty sweet. So we're going to roll. I don't know what to do that way. Let's do 2 of them. As a 19 or a 8. 8 plus the 6 from the attack is not enough to hit. And then the 2 for the slash is 17 or an 11. So the 11 plus 6 does hit though with the claw. Hits for 2d6 plus 4, which is 6 plus 4, 10 damage. The bear slashes at Cletus for 10 damage, and Cletus goes down. Bear smacks the Cletus, and he falls over after 10 damage. He falls down and is donezo.
nice.
Good old Bear too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old Yogi. And then Lily's turn.
Let's see, what will she do? I think Lily will go somewhere around here and go for Wheatus. Hold on. Am I gonna make that? I'm gonna make that. Nice. And I want to whip him
Oh, she wants to whip him
for 18.
for 18. That is going to hit.
Nice. For 3 whole damage.
3
And if
whole
he's
damage.
bigger, he will it will pull the creature 10 foot closer to me.
He is a medium size, so you will pull him and he will come 10 feet closer.
Nice. Let's see.
Good old Thorn Whip.
Yeah. And that will be my action.
Nice.
Heck yeah, Sion.
Love it. Okay, cool. What to do with the bandits in the storm? Because they're not really getting far going back into the storm, so they might turn around.
Well, they got to make a DC dexterity save first.
They do. We'll just do both at once for shits and gigs. That was a 19 and a 17, so they are both fine. Yeah, they're gonna 5, 10, 15. They are gonna just 5, 10, 15. They're gonna start heading back because they know where they came from, and going that way leads to stuff they don't know about, and they don't know how big the storm is, so they are gonna go back
Makes sense.
because back seems safer. Boom, 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 boom. They're going to... Nope, not there. That is a city. As is that. Cool. That lot. It is the Wheatus. Wheatus is being chased by a big, scary thing, but also being attacked by a random person over there. He is... What is Wheatus going to do? Let me do one of them. He is still pretty dang terrified of this thing. He is going to run. He is going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to run after the person who just attacked him.
What about
But
attack of opportunity?
Yeah, the big boy is going to get one, though. So he is going to... one of them for... 15 does hit. So the big boy flings at him and hits him for some damagios. So the big thing creates like a flail made out of like wind. It's got this big spiky ball on the end, but it's all made out of like solid like wind and stuff. Effectively, conjures this weapon, clips him around like the ankles of it as he's running off, and takes some damage. And then but then he runs in close next to the lilies, and dude is going to have some slashes because you've just hit him and he's a bit miffed at that. He can
Yeah,
do
that's fair.
2 of them. Right, Lily.
Yeah.
9 does not hit.
No,
8 does not hit.
does not.
12.
And no.
Damn it, 3 attacks and all of them miss. He's come over very pissed, starts slashing and just completely misses with all of them. He had some shite rolls, bless him.
Lily's pulling his like Matrix dodge moves.
Yeah.
Quite literally, Matrix style.
With my whip in hand.
Yeah, love it. Right, back to top of the round, Oliver.
Go get him, boy.
Sure. All right, sorry, I'm back.
So good, so good.
I am gonna shoot at Wheatus. Get him off Lily. Oh, I was about to say I cast a spell at him to definitely get him off Lily. But again, I've only got 2 spell slots. Maybe hold off on those.
Oh dear.
18 to hit.
18 hits. Damn, you really crossbow. I remember the goblin camp when you couldn't hit shit.
Yeah.
The benefit of the way I have built Oliver is I will never fail
Yep.
until someone hits me.
Yes, he is very much the glass cannon build. He's good old tough, but will go down when he gets hit with a piece of paper. Okay, 8 points of damage to the Wheatus. Another bolt in his other shoulder. So now he's got 2 shoulders with crossbow bolts in them. Anything else?
Has Lily used the last inspiration I gave her? I don't think so.
No.
Actually.
Never yet.
In which case, nah, I don't need to do anything else.
Cool, yeah. Alrighty then. It is going to be the big boy's turn. This guy goes 5, 10, 15. Gets in range. Is going to make the smackety smacks at the Wheatus. Dude. It creates its little flail again and swings with a 26, which is gonna hit. That hits the Wheatus for all of the DiMaggios. And then on that, it also does a bit of that. It pulls its flail out, and you see it strike down at Wheatus. As the flail sort of hits him, it then like bounces off of him, and like a small sort of like lightning crash happens on him. So he takes like the initial bludgeoning hit, but then you also can see there is like a lightning hit as well that comes out from the attack.
Let's hopefully not fight this thing.
Yeah.
It also smacks him again for another one of them. And it also smacks him again
Oh god, let's really not fight this thing.
for another one of them. He is looking severely injured. He has gone from looking pretty okay to fuck me. Cool. Dead bandits. Scrapey.
Scrapey. I guess I'm gonna send him further into this kind of sleety storm.
Cool, yeah. Deck save, please. He started on it.
Yeah, hell yeah. You got this, Scrapey. No worries. +2 to Dex.
Nice.
Easy win with a 19 on the die.
Oh,
21.
Very nice. Yeah, he's fine. He is absolutely fine. He does have half fly speed, though, being in here.
Okay, so 30 feet. He'll fly pretty much to the middle.
Cool, yeah.
And I'm happy where I am. That's it for Scrapey. So I'll I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast Wheatus, I guess.
Cool, yeah.
Oh, 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Beam 2 though, 20 to hit.
That does hit.
And it's a big 14 damage.
Oof, that is a very big damage. 14 damage. Wheatus was looking pretty good a minute ago. Now he's a fucking unconscious dead pile on the floor.
Well, we'll see what the thing does now. Somebody open the door, quick. Let it out. Yeah, I think that's... I don't know, seeing he's dead... I got my movement left. I might just walk into this room, I guess. To my right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll just kind of wander in here and survey the scene for myself through my own eyes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you head into the room. Again, it's another kind of big storeroom, loads of boxes. A lot of stuff has been damaged. That thing came out of the room, so you get a feeling it did a lot of the damage. There's a dead bandit body over here. And a lot of the boxes have all been broken. There's like piles of coins and stuff on the floor scattered around. Again, more random goods and stuff are on the floor. There's more like fruits and stuff. I just didn't fancy whacking them. fucking everywhere on the map. But yeah, there's just more piles of goods and stuff that are all broken. There's some of the crates did have like weapons and stuff in, but they've all very much been ripped and broken as the cases were broken. So it's just like parts of broken swords and shields and stuff around as well.
Okay, cool.
Who's this guy?
Who's that guy? At the moment, nobody can see him because he's behind the big box.
You can see his foot, right?
You can
I
probably see.
I can see a little foot poking out.
There's a big old box in front of you as well. Though. These are large boxes.
Oh, it's not two-dimensional?
They're quite. This one actually, no, it's just a painting on the floor. Yes, these ones though. But yes, at the moment you can't see him, but there is for later. There is there.
Okay, fair.
Right, Lumi.
Lumi's going into the snow.
Lumi's going into the snow. Nice. Deck save.
7.
How long does that last then?
Minute
quite
of
low.
concentration.
9.
Oh, it's
You know what?
concentrated, so you could drop it whenever you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got a deck save when you enter it?
So, no, because of my boots, is the answer.
Oh yeah, what the fuck did the boots do? I forgot about them. Boots of the Winterlands. Resistance to cold. Ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow. Yeah, so sweet, the boots have made you fine then. Nice.
But I will have to make a Constitution save at the start of my next turn because of the second half of Sleet Storm.
There's a Constitution save?
Yeah,
What's the
if there's a person concentrating on a spell, it starts their turn in Sleet Storm.
Oh, I see, yeah.
You have to make a Constitution save to see if you can remain
Yeah.
the concentration
I
on Sleet Storm.
see. Okay, cool. So you've managed to, have you dashed to get in all the way around there?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and I'd like hug the boxes because I can't see.
Yeah. That's fine. You just randomly like headbutting Scrapey as you went and just like bat him off.
Yeah.
Amazing. Right, Bear. Bear 1, Lily. They've been told to still defend like people and stuff. Would you see this thing as a threat?
No, Liddy doesn't.
Lily doesn't. So the bears would maybe go after Lumi to try and protect Lumi.
When you say
One of the
go after
bears?
Lumi, I got a bit worried then.
No, because it's like what they said to protect. So would one of the bears go after Lumi? Or would they both stay
Pretty,
outside?
yeah, I think one will go after Zuzu to make sure he's alright, and one
Yeah.
will follow Lumi to make sure she's alright.
Okay, right. Bear 1 needs to make a deck save to not fall over. Unfortunately, it has a +0, so on a 14,
Yeah.
it falls over.
Hey.
In Storm.
Use half its movement to get up. Bears have a move of 40, though, so we can still move 5, 10, 15, 20. And we'll probably dash to then 5, 10, 15, 20. Half movement, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So we'll start trying to run in and probably just stumbles over all his boxes and stuff and ends up
Yeah.
closer to thingy. I will put it like there and we'll send it to the back.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Bear 1, and then Bear 2 will then go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, and a dash to catch up with Susie. Susie, big bear has just appeared behind you. It's like blocking the doorway now.
Oh, great. Spooky.
Lily, your turn.
Lily will bow to the air elemental and go after spooky ghost lady. But
Cool,
we'll
yeah.
stop before the snowstorm thingy.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay. Dude. Your AC's 40, isn't it?
14, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, as you step away, this thing does take a swing at you, but it misses.
Okay.
Panicking.
Yeah.
And then, is that your turn? Was that you done, Lily? Sorry.
Yeah, that was me done.
Yeah, cool. Right, Bandit. Deck save. He's fine. He's got used to this now. He is still going to backtrack towards his friends' voices. So he is going to 5, 10, 15. And that uses the rest of his movement. These guys are going to... Yeah. Coolio. That guy is also still there. Dex. He falls prone. Yeah.
Louis just hears like a thud on the other side of this wall.
Just a book. Right, and then we are now back to top of the round.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oliver.
Because I don't know whether or not Oliver should shoot at this thing or not.
Don't
It's
do
a-
You
it.
have-
It's,
You have,
Don't
seen,
do it.
you have seen it take a swing at Lily.
But you also saw that Lily didn't care and still walked away.
Give me just a sec. Looking through what I can do.
These are those moments that determine if a party is about to get TPK'd or not.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. But I feel like if I... Alright, I was going to say if I don't shoot at it, I'm missing out on the chance to weaken it before it does attack us. But I don't think one attack will be life or death, right? Whereas shooting it could end up life or death.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll move over to be just behind this box. And then I'll kind of like wave my arms at this thing, being like, "We're not your enemy. We're not your enemy. We're not your enemy."
Okay, go.
Other than that, I don't think there's anything Oliver can do. There's no enemies, so
Okay.
that's all I'll say. I don't really want to sprint into the snow.
Yeah.
I could mess his hair up.
Yeah.
This is true. Don't want to mess the hair up. Okay, cool. After your turn, it is this ting is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. And it is going to make a swing. 23 is going to hit, isn't it, Lee?
Oh god!
Yeah. Shit.
That is for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
You gambled and lost.
That is also one of them. So yeah, Lily, it hits you for 5. As the flail hits you, you also... Oosh! It's always a good noise DM makes. You also take another 19 points of lightning damage. So that's 24 damage from that. It also
I mean,
25.
Oliver would be dead now.
Also hits you for another 6 points of bludgeoning damage. But that one was the last attack was a nat 1, so that one actually comes and whatever was left of this box, it has now smacked and destroyed.
Oh man!
So that one missed, and that box has been smacked and has now just been destroyed.
I say that Oliver at this point is screaming to the others to come help.
And that's turn. Lots of dead bandits. Scrapey.
Shit, man.
On the screaming of Oliver, Lumi will drop the snow.
Okay, can you drop it any time, or have you got to drop it?
It's
on your
concentration, so I can just lose concentration whenever I want, right?
turn? I don't know.
I don't
Stop
think,
concentrating so much.
yeah, I don't think it has to be on my turn. But it's
Almost like the screaming of Oliver genuinely caused you to lose concentration. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
When exactly can a caster stop doing it?
He's looking up the rules.
Oh yeah, this is a really weird one because it's very again, it's D&D. It's ambiguous. It's just like at any time potentially. How is any time defined?
Tube, how long in real life does it take you to stop concentrating on something? Instant fucking
I'd
tanious.
say about 6 seconds really because I keep thinking about it even though I shouldn't be. Yeah, no, it's fine. Some examples are kind of like I cast levitate on someone. If someone shoots it, if I drop it, that kind of messes the attack. But there's a lot of like.
Let me word this another way.
Yeah, it's not causing.
Say if
Go on.
you did something that made one of us, our characters, lose concentration, would you let us go, can I hold on to it for 6 more seconds? Till it's
No, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you hear Oliver scream, and then yeah, you drop your concentration.
Nice.
That's fine.
There you go. Scrapey can see.
Scrapey can see. Scrapey doesn't care.
Scrapey does not care.
Shit, I actually don't know. I don't know what to do. Are these doors shut, Shoot?
No, they're open now. I just don't have like this one's still shut, but this one is open.
Open. Okay.
Yeah, I just don't have a different model where the door's open. That door was always open.
Okay, cool. I think, honestly, Scrapey, as much as I was joking before, Scrapey doesn't care. Scrapey's going to go and fly on. He's looking for easier prey than that big,
Oh,
scary man. So he's going
There
to
you go,
keep
look.
flying on,
door's open. There's the door.
looking for weedy humans.
Okay, cool.
He can prey on.
So he heads into this room, and there is some dudes in the room.
Some dudes in the room.
One dude's on the floor. He fell prone.
Scrapey will dive on the guy that's on the floor.
Nice.
In classic Scrapey fashion.
Yeah, I like it. Could he attack on his turn? He can, can't he?
To be honest, I think that's kind of up to you. I
think
I
you
can
get
make him
attack
attack on
feats,
my thing. So
I can't remember how because your thing is obviously different with your.
I think normally with a familiar, I'm not sure he would necessarily get his own
No,
turn.
I
He'd
think
normally kind of
because-
act on mine, and
Yeah, and I think it is just as a bonus action you can make it attack.
he kind of takes up my bonus action, which I think
Yeah.
that's fine by me.
Yeah, cool.
And yeah, I'll figure that out after I do my action and stuff. If that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. So it is then your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna, seeing there's not a huge amount going on in this room and hearing screams from the room before, Zuzu's gonna kind of step back in, assuming the bear gives way.
Yeah, Bear was sent to kind of protect you. Bear is blocking the door. Do you want to give me a strength check just to see how easily?
Strength. I'm
just see
trying
how
to
easily-
strength my way through the bear.
Just to see how easily you can kind of push past the bear. It's
Bear
the
is like,
old bear.
bro, it's safer in that room.
4.
It's a 4.
You could get past Bear, but it will pretty much take up all of your movement to like.
That's fine, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so survey the scene. I think Zuzu is going to try to Eldritch Blast the door.
Yeah.
And free the thing. So he's like calling back to what he did at the start of the session. Really, like that was a stone wall. Really difficult. This is a little wooden door that some old man closed. He's gonna I'm gonna blast this door open. Scary air elemental is gonna be free. That's Zuzu's thinking.
You better fucking hope that's what it wants.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then make me an attack roll on door.
It's a 20 to hit.
Cool. Give me some damage.
A 7 damage to a door.
Yeah, and you got a second blast, yeah?
I do if I need it.
Yeah, give me a second one as well.
I need it. Yeah. Okay.
Let's just see what happens.
18 to hit.
Cool, and some more damage.
13 damage.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you send one blast. It hits like the bottom left-ish of the door and sort of knocks a nice sizable hole out of the side of it. And then the last one comes through with an 18 with 13. Yeah, that then hits. The first one makes a big hole in the door, and then you're like, nah, I need this door open. So then you aim at the one that hinges, and you end up blasting off like a big chunk from the top hinge. The door kind of half gives way. It sort of, like knowing Friends when they slice the door in half, it becomes 2 doors.
Mm-hmm.
That basically happens. Like the top hinge gives way, the door bends in half and like snaps itself. So like the bottom hinge and about a foot of wood are still attached. The rest of the door has like fallen out.
Okay.
So it's pretty much an open door. There's just like a foot of the door still attached by a hinge at the bottom.
How is the old man faring from this?
I haven't moved him at all. He would still be like around, but he's kind of stood to the side. He, after seeing this, will probably fucking leg it now. But he was
didn't take
around.
any damage from that?
No, he would have beforehand. I completely forgot about him. He would have moved around to kind of keep holding the door, but he's to the side. Yeah, he probably falls prone when he's holding the door and it gets knocked over. So.
Good. Okay, fine. I'll take that. And I guess I'll shout at the air elemental. The door's open. We're sorry for what's happened to you here. We mean you no harm. Be free. And just cross my fingers behind my back, like, please.
Cool. Make me a perception, arcana, insight, one of them. Sub-check.
Perception, arcana, insight. I'll go
That's
perception.
That's
Oh no, it's a 2 on the dice.
Nice. Yeah, from what you can kind of, you're looking for a reaction to what you've done. From what you can tell, there's no reaction. You can't see any change in behaviour. You haven't a faintest idea if that's worked or not.
Okay, cool. Bonus action, Scrape is going to try and sting the guy that's on the floor.
Nice. He is prone, so in a melee attack, you will have advantage. So Scrapey gets advantage.
+4 to attack. Oh god, he's rolled a 1 and a 4. So it's an 8.
So 8 does not hit, unfortunately.
Poor Scrape, he's having a rough time. That's the end of my turn.
I love how last combat you were like, I'm going to play differently, Scrapey's going to stay with me now, and now he's the other side of the map in a room with 4 people.
Genuinely, my thought process in this is like this has kind of triggered some real anger in Zuzu, and he lost a little bit of control and a little bit of kind of his not consciousness, but like he's a little bit less thought based here. He's kind of just winging it, so things have gone a bit out of control from Zuzu's point.
Cool. That's cool. I like it. After Zuzu, Lumi.
Oh, what's Lumi gonna do? Can Lumi see over these boxes?
Yeah, these ones I've made them too big already. These are small, more like a little small crate on the floor with like beers and stuff in, like bottles of alcohol and stuff.
Right.
So these are like huge wooden crates that are like 10 by 10. These are small. They're still sizable, but they're like only like 2 or 3 foot high.
And Lumi can see the open door as well.
Yeah, Lumi can see open door, and you'll be able to see past Bear to see what's going on over here.
But Lumi also saw that Zuzu tried to set him free, so she doesn't really want to attack the elemental.
What's the angle from that? You probably
well,
just at the corner. You'd probably see the edge of the door. You'd see him attack, and there's now no door there.
Yeah. Well, I heard Zuzu shout, "Be free," kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
So she's gonna come down like this way a little bit and see through the door.
Cool. You poke your head in the door, and you can see there is 3 boys and one on the floor with a Scrapey sat on his head.
And then she's gonna be like, "Oh fuck." She's committed at this point.
Amazing.
In we go. And we're gonna rhyme.
Are we trying to TPK?
No, I'm trying to distract all fucking 4 of these so they don't sneak up behind us. She's gonna rhymes binding ice, all of them.
Fucking hell. How many spell slots have you got? Damn, man.
That is my last.
Nice. We've got rhymes. Is that what level are you doing that? Third or second?
I was gonna do it second. I accidentally clicked third there.
Second. Fucking hell, how does this work?
Con 15 saves, please.
Burst energy, 30-foot cone in front of you. 30-foot cone in front of you? Would that be able to hit all of them?
I mean, I could go from further back if you want me to.
If you go 1 back, you probably would. Just thinking cone-wise, from there.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
5, 10. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, if you're outside the door, it was still then, with the door being open, yeah, you'd be able to hit all of them. Con saves you.
Yep, con 15.
Con 15. This man with the saves. Con, you have a +1. They fail. Fail. Succeed. Succeed.
Boo.
No, it's a thing, isn't it? I was going to say the one on the ground would have disadvantage, but it's a save, so never mind.
So,
okay, cool.
those that failed
Yep.
take 21 damage.
Yes.
And
Come up, Loomy.
are encased in ice formations for 1 minute until it or another creature uses an action to break away the ice. And they have 0 speed if they are inside the ice.
Okay, well, the two that took 21 are dead, but frozen.
Okay, the 2 that survive take half damage.
So,
10
was it
or
21?
11. Up to you.
Okay. Okay, they are both alive, but looking severely wounded.
That one better than I thought it would.
Yeah, cool.
Are they all encased in ice, or just the
No,
ones you...
the ones that save aren't encased, just the ones that fail.
Okay. Cool. That was fucking good. You've got so many cool spells, man. I love
Literally.
it.
Cool.
There's so much, literally. Fucking idiots. Right, bear 1. Lily, this bear. Would it prioritise Lumi or you? Probably you.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
Well,
hope
you get,
so.
well, you get to give them like commands as well. So I imagine you'd probably be like, "Bears help."
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go for it. Bears, help!
Bear gets 40, which is plenty. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bears get close. Bear comes up and is going to make some slashes. They can make a bite and a claw. +6 to each. That was a 19. Very nice. The bite does 1d8 +4. That's 2 + 4. That's 6 damage.
Nice.
And then it makes a slash, which is also a +6 to hit, and that is also a hit. Very nice. And then the slash is 2d6 +4, which is 11 damage. Very nice. Lily, you're next to it. This bear bites into it and slashes. You can see... give me a perception check, actually, with you being next to it.
Perception. Nat 20,
Nat
baby.
20. Nice. Yeah, the bear bites it and slashes. That's it. You're stood next to it. You can see this thing doesn't react to how you'd expect it to being attacked by like a bear with like its bite and like a big slash and stuff. So you can tell it's taking less damage than it should be.
Okay. There goes my plan for my round.
with a nat 20, I'll tell you. For a nat 20, it has resistance to attacks from non-magical weapons.
I'm going to cry. We have no spell slot.
So it has resistance to bludgeon, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
It doesn't affect my plan.
That was bear 1. Bear 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's just out of range. So it will get closer, but it had to dash, so it won't get to attack.
Yep.
I wanted to see if it had like a charge feature or something, but it doesn't. Lily, it is your turn.
Oh, lordy lord. Is this concentration? Yeah, it is. 2 seconds. I'm gonna look
No
up what
worries.
spell does the most
That's all right.
damage.
Are the bears concentration, did you say?
Yeah,
Oh no, that's not
their
good.
face.
I won't tell Shoot why that's not good. But that's
Wait, the bear's a concentration?
Oh shit, yeah.
Interesting. You got smacked in the face. Make me a check,
That's too late,
please.
Shoot. You missed it. It's too late.
No, I'm not going to take back the bear turn, but if you fail this now, they will disappear. But I'm not going to take back that turn because I noticed afterwards. What have you got to do with that? You've got to do a...
It's con save.
Just a con save. And what have you got to beat? Is it her normal spell save?
10 or half the damage taken, whatever's highest. And she took a
10
lot
or-
of damage.
Yeah, first attack itself hit for 5 plus 19, so 24, so 12.
12.
So you've got to con save and beat a 12.
Does Bardic Inspiration also work on this?
I believe so. I think you can do it to any check, can't you?
Oh, you beat it anyway.
Ah, you're fine. You're
Oh,
fine.
oh.
Yeah, I beat it anyway. Yeah, you're fine. Bears are still there.
Phew. Okay. Back to business, baby.
Yeah.
Is this a magique? Hmm. I should really heal myself. Does Thunder Wave work then? I cannot see if it is magic or not. Probably not, but it is a spell.
Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is thunder damage, isn't it? It takes thunder
Yeah.
damage. Yeah, it spells. It spells and stuff. You only got from that check before with the bear and stuff that it's resistant to dude. Yeah, bludgeon, piercing, and slashing from non-magical. That's not to say that's the only things it's resistant to. It's the only things that you noticed because that's what the bear was doing. So there could be other
Yeah.
stuff, but it is magic damage, so that would Your moon sickle as well, I believe, is a magic weapon. So your moon sickle would count as like magic damage.
That is true, yeah.
Obviously, it's up to
You
what
know
you're doing.
what? I'm just gonna smack with the moonsicle, yeah.
Smack with the moon sickles.
For 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
4 damage. Woo!
4 damage. Heck yeah.
And I will probably, just to be safe, can I do that on myself? Healing word says a creature of your choice that you can see.
Healing
Does
word.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, you could healing word yourself.
Or no, you know what? Just to be safe. No, I'm gonna use that for later. Only got 3 spell slots in that one. I'm gonna do a little heal.
Heal for 7. Very nice.
Yeah. At least that's something. And that's it.
Cool, yeah. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Bandit has just been smacked with the icy ice. It's going to run in.
Well, that one is dead.
That was dead. Wrong one. This
zombies!
one. This one is going to run in. Swing at you. 16. You have mage armor, so that is a miss. This one is going to use half its movement. Get up. It does have the Scrapey in its face, but Scrapey missed and didn't do a lot, so it's going to focus you, but it is aware he's there. So it's going to stay within thingy range. And crossbow you for 11, which is also a miss. And that is the Banditos. Oliver, top of the round.
Okay. My plan. I cast Command.
Cool.
Second level.
Reminds me how this shit works. I remember being a bastard.
You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it.
Okay.
My command will be leave.
Ooh, nice.
So I cast that. So it needs to beat a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Wiz saving throw of 13. Dude.
Is your spellcasting modifier that low?
Oh, sorry?
That seems low for a spellcasting. Is this
That's
because
because
it's like
it's
a cleric one or whatever?
it's a cleric one, and my wisdom isn't as high as my charisma.
Makes sense.
So my bard spells are decent. My cleric spells are okay.
Yeah. Wisdom to beat a 13, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, beat it.
Shit on a stick.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. Uh-oh, in very big deed.
Make me a perception check as well.
Perception check.
I think I know what's going on, but Lumi doesn't know what's going on.
27.
Cool. With your perception check, it rolled, it beat your perception, but with your 27, it has no reaction to you saying anything at all anyway. You, with a 27, can figure out this thing doesn't understand your language.
It's a big shit on a stick. I have one spell slot left, 2 bardic inspiration slots left, and outside of that, my main word of radiance is my only real way of damaging it, but I have to get in melee range. I will move across here 25 and then up 5 for my full movement without getting in range of it.
Yeah.
And then I will use my last spell slot to use Cure Wounds on Lily.
Nice.
To heal her for 18.
Nice.
Is Cure Wounds a bonus? Don't want to be that guy, but you did.
Shit, yeah. No,
Yeah.
sorry. I meant Healing Word then. Healing Word is a bonus.
Cool.
So ignore that roll.
Yep.
This won't be as good.
No worries.
3d4 is still nice.
12 is still alright.
Nice.
Nice. I'm on 26.
It's only 6 difference to the other one. It's nothing to be scoffed at. That's still a good bit of
That's
healing.
all of our spell slots. We've fought 2 bosses now.
Anything else?
No, that was my action and bonus action. Nothing for me to react to. So
it is its turn. Lily.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
13 is a miss.
Yeah.
12 is a miss.
Miss. Oof.
And 12 is a miss.
Miss.
Nice.
God, I was realizing that I should have kept hold of one of my spell slots to cast Silvery Barbs if she got hit again. But
yeah.
No worries.
That's fine. 13. What's your AC? 14?
Yeah.
Oh, that's close. Nice. 13, 12, 12. Yeah, cool. There's bears, and that's why you can't really do much with the bears. It ain't gonna move or nothing. So that's that. Lots of dead banditos. Scrapey.
Scrapey is going to try and sting that same guy again.
Nice.
Why not? He's no longer prone, right? So no.
Yeah, it was just a standard roll.
Yeah, so +4. Yeah, +4 to hit is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Heck yeah, Scrapey. Okay, so he's gonna have to roll, but it is a 1d4 +2 piercing damage to start with. So we'll take max damage on that. So that's 6 damage.
Nice. He is dead.
Damn it! We get to do the poisoning bit. You may as well just hit. All right, cool.
Nice. Yeah, that guy had like 2 health left, so he's fine. He's dead.
Okay, cool, fine. And then Scrape is gonna move in yeah, he can't really do anything else, but he's going to move in to be ready to help with the other one. Try and free Lumi up.
Oh, yeah.
And then over to me, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes, so on its turn, I guess it'll scrape you and move and do like a.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And then
That's
on
my
your turn, your
action.
bonus will be
Oh,
to smack
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Still same stuff, just different order.
Sure.
Cool.
I'm just going to start popping off Eldritch Blasts at the Windy Boy.
The windy boy.
It's my go-to.
Nice.
Can't really fireball in this in this battlefield.
I mean, you can aim behind it.
Yeah, not worth.
You are in a wooden place again, so
24 to hit with the first beam.
24 hits.
Nice. That is 10 damage.
Nice force damage, yours, isn't it? Yeah. Nice
10 damage. 10 to hit with the second one. So assuming that's not going to hit.
Yeah, first one hits for 10, second one's a miss.
Righty. And yeah, I'll move slightly for no real
I
reason.
forgot to do old man again. On his turn, he will. I'm just going to move him a second. He's going to stand up. Door's gone. He's seen the chaos. He runs. He's gone. I can't run him off the edge of the screen, but he's fucked off.
Can I see which direction he ran in?
Say straight. He went in a straight line. He just went, straight line out. He went that way.
We're going to find him later. Right. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Lots of dead owls. Limmy.
Lumi's gonna frostbite this person in front of him. Even. Con
Nice.
15 save, please.
Was she then say frostbite?
Frostbite. Yep.
Dude. Is it a ranged attack?
It's a safe, but it is ranged. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of how that works because you're doing it in his face, so
Yeah, but it's not
It'd
like
be-
aiming or anything. It's just
straight up.
a save. Yeah, it's just a concept.
Yeah, I feel like that's very OP to not have disadvantage on those, but I save. I get it. That's cool. I think he's doing help anyway, so even if it was, you're good. Con savior.
Yeah.
What's it got to be?
15.
An 8. Don't worry about it. You're good.
11 damage.
Yeah, that's 2 health, so he did.
Nice. And then
Nice.
it's time to run back to people.
Scrapey high fives, Lumi.
Luby takes 10 poison damage and contracts poison.
I'm just standing on this body.
Oh, nice. Boom, there you go.
There you go.
Cool, yeah. Bear 1. Good old bears. Get a +6. That is a hit. And that is also a hit.
Let's
And
go,
again,
Bears!
1d8
Go
plus
Bears.
4. That is 5, but halved. And then the other one is 2d6, which is plus, it's a 9 halved. So 14 halved down to 7. And then Bear 2 is also going to do the same. Let's just do all the attacks at once to get it. That's a hit. That's a miss. First one was, let's see what, let's go for the higher damaging one as a hit, because that's be nice. 7 plus 4 is maths. 11 halved is 5. Rounded up, 6 damage. Nice. Lily's turn.
Yuki. She's gonna be smart and use a bonus action to do the shillelagh.
Yeah, shillelagh.
Shillelagh. And to hit 21
Nice, that is a hit.
for 4 damage.
For
Nat
4
one, baby.
damage. Heck yeah. Nice. But it's good, and it is magical damage. So that is a good 4 magic damage.
Yeah.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus, too.
Intensive care. Nice. Coolly. Oh. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Nice. You would Just checking, because Shillelagh only works on a club or a quarterstaff. So you would have done that on... Oh, it's a bonus anyway, isn't it? Yeah, as I was like, that's fine, because you would have done that on stick. So next turn, you could also do 2 attacks, because you could do 1 with the stick, which is Shillelagh's, and then 1 with the moon sickle.
Ooh,
Because you could like dual wield like the wooden stick and the sickle.
nice.
Because the quarterstaff can be used one-handed, but you had to bonus 2 Shillelagh, and then you can attack. So next turn, you can do 2 attacks.
Yeah.
If you
Nice.
fancied it.
Of course.
Nice. A dead bandit. More dead bandits. And that's it. That bandit is also dead. Back to top of the round. Oliver.
Oliver's running out of things he can do.
So am I. All my bandits are dead.
I can shoot this thing, but what is it? Not resistant to these crossbow bolts.
Your crossbow's
piercing,
magical, isn't it?
Bludgeoning,
Sorry?
piercing, and slashing.
Yeah, this is piercing. So,
But isn't your crossbow magical? Because you got that upgrade? I don't know.
it's
just
plus
it's
1. It's
Plus
just
1, but it's not a magic.
Okay.
I could start hitting it with Word of Radiance, but then I'm in melee range. So, no thanks on that. Fuck it. Actually, wait. Let me look into what kind of magic. No, I was about to say what kind of magic shit my Cittern can do, but I haven't attuned it.
Proficiency of it yet. Yeah.
I haven't attuned it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grey bag of magic tricks.
Nice.
I was waiting for that one.
Yeah, same. I like it.
I have no idea what to do. Throw an animal.
Exactly.
Yes.
Throw a random weasel.
Let's hope they know what to do.
Sweet. D8. Let's see what you get.
A 6, which is a giant badger.
Giant badger.
For extra details, my giant badger is called Bilbo.
Bilbo Badger.
Yes. Bilbo the giant badger.
Sweet. I gave it a nameplate. I love it. Where you can throw it anywhere, can't you? You can throw it in range up to 20 feet. There's bears in the way, so...
I was going to throw it over the top of him and land it there.
Yeah, cool. I like it. Nice. Big old thingy. 20 feet when it transforms. Yada, yada, yada. Friendly to you lot. You can use a bonus action to command the creature to move and what action takes its turn. Do you want to roll it a initiative? It doesn't mention if it gets its own one of yours, but...
Do I hit my initiative button or should I just roll a d20?
Just do your initiative. Fuck it. It'll use your stuff. Why not?
23. It's going to fast as fuck.
No, you're 23 anyway, so it just joins you. So yeah, cool. You, and then Badger, bracket, Bilbo.
All right, and what can I command it with my bonus action? Sorry,
You
or is that
can
just to make it move?
You can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes at its next turn. So yeah, you can use a bonus to tell it what to do.
Oh, but if I don't use the bonus action, it's still probably going to do attack it on its turn anyway. So there's no point for me to do that.
Yeah.
I'll use my bonus action to provide Zuzu with bardic inspiration.
Woohoo!
Please use it, for
Fired.
fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, my rolls are just good today.
Yeah, it's not
Alright.
needed. It's good, not needed to. Okay, cool. That is your turn. So now it is. I clicked on originally on your sheet, Bilbo the tiny badger. I was like, it hasn't got free health. Fuck off. But it's because it's the normal badger. Okay, cool. Right, I need the badger's sheet. Giant badger is going to smack it, yeah.
Yes.
Coolio. Badger makes 2 attacks, one with bite and claws. Oh, it's the same as the bear, just with
Yeah.
less bonuses and less. That's nice to know. So that's a hit.
Go, Badger, go.
And that is also a hit. Oh, it hit perfect both times. That's very nice.
Bilbo!
What's its damage? 1d6, 2d4, plus 1. So let's just do it all together. 2d6, 1d4? No, 2d4, 1d6. Did that wrong. Boom. That is 11 plus the 2 from the two different attacks, which is 13, halved down to 7.
We're just going to surround this guy with an army.
Like, yeah. Cool, yeah. It is its turn.
Goodbye,
It's
cruel world.
gonna smack. Lily, does a 20 hit you?
A 20? Yes.
Yeah, that was rhetorical, but I was fancy saying it. For 10 bludgeoning damage,
Owie.
followed by 19 lightning damage.
Shoot, is the lightning part of it a spell or anything, or is it just an innate ability to do extra lightning damage?
It's a lightning strike, so it makes a flail attack. On a hit, it takes extra lightning. It has to do, it's like a lair action. It has to do a recharge 6. Annoyingly, every single turn it's rolled a 6 on its recharge.
So I can't like counterspell it then.
No, it's literally part of its first hit if it rolled a 6.
No, don't do it on that one. Do
Which
it on
annoyingly
that
it
one.
has done every turn, which is fucking unlucky. So that is 29 damage.
Yeah, that's me dead.
Lily's
Let's go.
I can go for death saves now.
Bless you. Well, yeah, there you go. We'll give you a little sad face, and you're on the prone. Because you've gone down, your concentration will break, so bears will.
Run!
Yeah.
And then it has, what's its intelligence like? Not great. Let's give it a. Oh, that was a fucking nat 20. Its intelligence. Yeah, it has seen that Oliver, you threw the thingy, so it is not fooled by Badger.
Badger attacks for opportunity.
Badger does. What's the Badger's most damaging attack? We'll give it that. Claws, right? 2d4. Let's give it a. That was a 3 plus a 3. 6 isn't going to hit, I'm afraid.
Fuck me.
And
I'm
then
so fucked.
Oliver, 22. Does that hit?
What? Yes.
For 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I can survive that at least.
And then does a 20 hit
Yes.
for 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm alive.
But that is
Now I'm
its
stood
turn.
next to it. That's not good.
Lots of dead bandits. Scrapey.
Scrapey, cool. I'll use my little dragon guy against this horrible monster. Thanks, Shoop. Let's go, little tiny dragon guy.
No worries. Hey, mate, we've seen enough Yu-Gi-Oh! To know that Tomb Dragon does a lot of damage, right?
Scrapey has enough flight speed to get right into the mix, so he is going to jump directly in
Fly right in there.
at telepathic command of Zuzu.
Nice.
And be prepared for my bonus action, in which case he can attack. Cool. I am going to have to fall back on the old standard. I'm going to pop Eldritch Blasts off at this guy.
Pop, 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 pop.
First one is a 22 to hit
That's a hit.
for 13 damage.
That is a hit.
Pew. Second one, 23 to hit
That is also a hit.
for 6 damage.
That is also a hit.
And then-
with that, it is showing signs of wounding.
Nice. And Scrapey flies in for the finishing blow,
Nice.
Nice.
which is definitely going to kill it.
Definitely.
Like a bee, sting like a bee.
He's going to sting like a bee. +4 to hit. He's going to roll 15.
15 does not hit.
Scrapey is sad.
Scrapey is sad.
Oof.
Yeah, not much else I can do, so that will be it from me.
Cool, yeah. Lots of dead owls. Lumi.
I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do this because I know it's the best play. Hi guys.
Chase.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Be
I mean,
careful.
I mean, I can't get Lily out, unfortunately, because I'm a wizard. I have no healing. But what I can do is Oh, this is gonna be so fucking stupid. I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud as a bonus action. So that I get my
Was
ghost.
it out of spell slots? Or am I thinking bullshit?
No, I had one left.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's my third level. And then
What's that do? What is it?
whenever I hit an attack in 10 feet of me, I can do an
Yeah.
extra 1d8 cold damage,
Oh, nice.
and the creature has 10 less. So any creature of my choice that I can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of me
Yeah.
has its speed reduced by 10 feet. So I am obviously choosing it.
Yeah, of course.
So its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna try hit it with a short sword.
Nice.
Love it.
Hey, 26
26. Nice. That's a hit.
for 8 sword damage, which is bad, and another 4 cold damage.
Nice.
And it cannot heal.
And it cannot heal. Cool. Very nice. After you, it is unfortunately non-existent bears. Lily. Death
Yes.
save. Let's
D20.
go. You can do it.
A 10.
10. Perfect. Straight on a fail. On a success, sorry.
I was gonna
Straight
say.
on.
Fucking hell. Vicious shoot coming out. Perfect. Fail.
No, that is
I
a
was
success.
very scared there for a second.
That is a success, isn't it? 'Cause
10 is a
It
little
is,
bit. So
yeah,
you're,
yeah, it
you're
is,
ever
yeah.
so
Yeah.
slightly favoured to get up.
Yeah, as I say, because it's dice-wise, it should be 1 to 10, 11 to 20, but I think it's 10 plus is a success.
Yeah, the only
Cool, yeah.
the only evil thing here was you who said
Yep.
fail.
Yes. Okay, cool. All bandits are dead. Top of the round, it is Badger Bilbo. Or Oliver, I guess, whichever. Badger goes above you, but it's the same initiative. I'm guessing your orders, though, are still going to be smack it.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do Badger, because then I can pass it over to you afterwards. 4, 7 is a miss, and 12 is also a miss. Badger misses.
God help me.
Oliver, your turn.
Lily,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hope this shit is a healing potion. If it's poison, I'm very sorry.
Oh, you're making me go through my notes. I can't remember what you picked up. Because you've got a red vial, haven't you?
Red liquid, yes.
Oh, you've had this for so long. I don't know what my notes are for it. I know I have notes for it, but I don't know what it is.
It's a superior healing potion shoot.
Oh, fucking hell. Don't suppose you have any idea when you put this in your inventory?
A very long time ago.
Yep, where I clearly had notes.
Oliver never takes damage.
I know.
Not since the wolf incident at the start of the game.
Yep. Dude. Oh, fucking hell. I know I had something funky planned for this, but because you've not done it, I've just forgot as to what it was. It wasn't in the goblin. I feel like it was before the goblin camp, so I genuinely have no fucking notes as to what it could be. Or do I? I hate you for doing this to me.
You're forcing me to do this too.
No, it's good. It makes sense. It does make
Nothing
sense.
left I can achieve.
Now, see, now I'm up to like the museum and stuff. It was definitely before that you got it. I don't know where my
Yeah.
notes are on this shit. It's probably on a post-it, which I've probably got in my other books somewhere. Fuck it. Let's just say it's a fucking basic healing potion because I can't be asked to go through my notes for this shit.
I am pouring the red liquid down Lily's throat, no matter what it is. I don't know what it is.
Cool.
It's my action, if you're wondering whether or not it
No,
takes
that's fine.
time.
Oh wait, no, notes. Okay, it's not what I thought it was, but roll me a. Oh, it's just 50-50 this shit. Roll me a d20.
That's not a good sign.
I'm favouring on the side of nice DM, so
14?
Yeah, cool. That is fine. What's a basic healing potion do? 2d4s plus 2? Is that it? Yeah. Basic healing potion, 2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
That's 2d6. Good start.
Ooh.
That was two.
So
That was 2d6. So roll 2d4s.
oh, sorry.
But you could. You might get more healing off it, so it's helping you if even.
Yeah, 5 plus 2.
Plus 2. Lily, you are back up with 7 after having a potion shoved down your throat.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, I would say I'd use my bonus action to give you bardic inspiration, but you still haven't used that. Just gonna say that every time I get a bonus action. There's nothing else I can really do with my bonus action looking at this. So that's my turn. Wait. Is pouring a potion down someone's throat an action, or would it be considered a bonus action? I'm assuming it's an action.
It would be action, yeah. Drinking a potion's an action.
In which
So I'm
case,
assuming, yeah.
that is my turn because I am not. Although running away from this thing is my first instinct, I just know as soon as I step away, it's going to hit me. I'll die. So,
Yeah, cool. Okay, it is its turn.
You're a rogue, you can
It's-
bonus disengage. You're a rogue, you can bonus disengage, you idiot.
What?
no, I don't have disengage.
You're a rogue, right?
Yeah.
You should have
You should-
bonus disengage.
Disengage is a bonus action.
I believe. Let me go to your class features. Cleric features, rogue features. No.
It's
Proficiency's
something I
doubled.
assume you pick up at level 2 rogue or level
Once
3
per
rogue.
turn, you can deal. So you get your sneak attack and you get a thieves card. Yeah, no, he doesn't have.
I thought it was a level 1 thing.
Yeah, I thought it might have been. There we have a look. There we have a quick look. Googly's class features. No, cunning action is second level. So at second level, you get.
I'm sorry, friends.
I tried.
It's all good. It's worth the shout. Dude. Oliver! Does a 15 hit?
No.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
And that was another 9. 15, 9, 9.
Oh,
Oliver.
God. Thank God.
Oliver being a tanky boy.
Dodgy boy.
Very dodgy boy. Yeah, cool. Mish. Scrapey.
Hell yeah. Scrapey / Zuzu. Because Scrapey doesn't need to move this turn.
Yeah.
So he's gonna for my I guess I'll do my stuff first and then bonus action last, just in case anything weird happens. Normal Eldritch Blasts as my action. Shocker.
Nice.
Ooh shit, 10 to hit. Not gonna hit.
Not a hit.
And 15.
Not
to
a
hit.
hit.
No, double miss. I said.
Double a whiff.
Okay. Wait, do I have anything to add to that?
Did you get a bardic?
I feel like I got one, and Zayon was like, "Cause you'll use it."
Leon, who did you bardic? I know you gave it to Lily. Who else did you give it
Zuzu. I gave one to
Zuzu.
Lily and
Yeah.
one to Zuzu.
to? Yeah, so Zuzu, you do have a bardic you can add to that, which is what, a 1d6?
Yes.
So you could roll a 1d6 to add on to that 15.
4, so 19 to hit.
That hits.
Bosh. Ah, max damage as well. 14 damage.
14 damage. Nice.
Worth the bardic.
Heck yeah.
Cool. And yeah, then Scrapey will go for the sting.
Nice. Go for the stings.
+4 to attack. He gets 9 on the dice. 13 to hit. It's not going to hit.
No, that does not hit, I'm afraid.
But Scrapey does go yeah in his face to try and get him to attack him instead of everyone else.
Okay, nice.
That's the end of my turn.
Lumi.
Lumi's going to create a bonfire under this thing.
Okay.
Because then if it doesn't move, it takes loads of damage, and if it moves, it takes loads of opportunity attacks.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah. There is now a fire under this elemental.
Okay, nice. So create a bonfire. That's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Create a bonfire. So
This thing better not be flying.
you create a bonfire on the ground. Zuzu, can you remember how I described it to you?
You described it to me.
Yeah, when it first came out at the very start of combat. Do you remember how I described it to you?
It was very grounded. We had big feet.
I will say
okay.
that the bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. That is a big bonfire.
It is a big bonfire.
Wow.
Cool, yeah. So you don't remember me saying it's flying on a little mini thunderstormy, tornado-y type thing, which is.
There was a mermaid on it. It had like a fishtail.
It's not. It's like the air elementals. It's like got a little tornado thing at the bottom of it.
I mean,
No
either
fish
this
tail?
is going to turn it into a fire elemental or it's going to do damage. Don't worry, guys.
Okay.
Or it's gonna, be a big storm and put the fire out.
Yeah, but it's a magical bonfire.
It is, but it's also magical winds, so It's all good. We'll see. We'll see. I might roll for it. I might roll for
He's
some.
trying to bluff you, Zach. All right. Just go
Might
for it.
roll for some creative thinking. I like it. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Coolio. Bears. There are no bears. Lily.
Okay.
Hello.
I am gonna do something silly.
Okay.
Because I want to wild shape myself into a bear. Because my attacks in beast form count as magical.
Nice. I like it.
I didn't know that. So I change it to a big brown bear.
Change into a big brown bear.
So I have some hit points.
Big brown bear. Gonna move you out of the way. Big
Yep.
brown bear. Nice. We'll just put you up there for now.
I only do not have stuffs to roll for it. So would you do the honors?
Yeah, that's fine. I've got the character. I've got the sheet here, so you can always just roll a straight 20. I can tell you what you're doing. As a bear, you again, same as your bears, can make a bite and a claw.
Y'all.
Because you can use a bonus action to turn into a bear, can't you? Because of your combat wild shape stuff.
Yep.
So that is fine. So if you roll 2 d20s for me, roll them separately. So do a d20, then another d20.
Yep.
And we'll see what you get to them.
D21, 12.
Yep, and another one.
D22, 10.
10. The first one hits.
Okie dokie.
Which will be, so it makes a bite and a claw. So that'll be the bite, so 1d8 plus 4. So if you roll a d8 plus 4. 7 points of magical damage.
Nice.
Cool, yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, I do have also combat wild shape. So I can heal myself, but I have no idea how it works.
You can heal your bear. I think that heals your bear form, but you use the bonus action to turn into a bear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I understand it.
Yeah. So you can use a bonus to turn, and then when you're in bear form, you can use a bonus action to use a spell slot to heal your bear by, or whatever your wild shape is, by 1d8.
Nice. Per spell slot level. Okay.
Yeah, it could be any of the other ones. Sam. Right, that is all the top of the round. Badger. Attack.
Mushroom.
And attack. Oh, the second one hits, which is Oliver. Badger. 2d4 plus the ones. 6, halved down to 3. Oliver, your turn.
I cast my cantrip Word of Radiance.
Nice.
Unfortunately,
What do?
it needs to make a con save of 13, which I bet you it does.
A con save. Whoop. That was a 14 it rolled.
My turn is over.
It rolled a 12 and then got the plus
Actually,
2.
no. I give my last bardic inspiration to Suzu.
Nice.
But that's it. Out of everything, man.
Cool, yeah. It is its turn. It is going to swing. Oliver, what's your thingy?
18.
18. Oosh. Cool. That was a 17, which missed. Next one was a nat 1.
Hey, Shoop, it started its turn in the bonfire. What happens?
It did. It's flying on a little mini fucking storm thingy. It will, tell you what, it will take the fire damage, but then it is going to put the fire out. Make a dex save or take 1d8 fire. What's your dex thingy?
15.
15. It rolled a 16 plus 2 for 18. So it takes half as much, or does it not take any?
It takes half as much because of a feature, so it takes 4.
Ooh, funky. 4 fire damage, but then it does put the fire out because it is flying around on a little whirlwind. I know. It did roll a nat 1 on its next hit. Do you want to be a bastard and see if it's going to hit anybody else, or do I just want to say nah? I do like being a bastard, don't I? Let's have a... Well, that was a nat 20, so it's going to hit someone else. Which side's it going to go? Left or right? One of them. Left. Who's on the left? Bear.
Lily, I'm so sorry.
Bear Lily is going to get hit for 12 points of bludgeon damage,
Yeah.
followed by 24 lightning damage.
Ow. How many hit points do I have in bear form again?
That takes 36. You in bear form have 34. So that does turn you back into normal, Lily.
Yeah.
Let me grab the old token layer. Bring you back. Hello. Bear, go bye-bye. Bonus damage doesn't carry over, does it? I don't think.
I think it does, but I'm not 100% sure.
It sounds like it would, but I just want to double check. It's only 2 bonus damage if it does. Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, the extra damage left over from the attack. So yeah, so Lily, you take 2 thunder damage when you turn back into yourself.
That could have been worse.
Yeah.
And then its final attack, Oliver, 14 is a miss.
Thank God.
Cool, yeah. I'm gonna leave this now down to your player choice. So that you guys vote on it if you want. There's a ting that could potentially happen with the amount of rounds that have happened. Or we could just keep going on as normal. It is up to you guys at this point.
I don't know what that means, so...
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Make the thing happen.
Do the ting?
Yeah.
Coolio, you're happy with the ting?
Yep, do the thing.
We don't know what the thing is. How could we be happy with it? But yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the ting happens. The elemental dude starts to like grow. He gets bigger. His armor like fades away. He becomes just like a huge raving whirlwind. And then the whirlwind folds in on itself and makes like a little ball of wind. And then puff of smoke disappears.
I'm going to cry. Thank fuck for that.
Out of initiative, combat over.
Oliver immediately turns to Lily and checks if she's okay.
Susie
Lily,
runs to the
yeah.
front door.
Lily has bruises everywhere. Puts her thumbs up. And says, I'm okay. Bear saved me.
Oliver's like, got a slight shake to his voice because he's like, he didn't know whether or not the potion would actually save her, and like, he just wants to make sure that everything's actually okay, and like the potion didn't do any harm, and Lily's okay, and she forgives him for testing it on her, and blah blah blah.
To be honest, she was unconscious though, so I don't think she will know it.
Oh, that's fair.
Nice. I'll reveal for fun. The potion I did for my notes. It was an antitoxin, so it wouldn't have done shit. Which is why I was like, I'll be nice and roll, because if it was below 10, it would have been antitoxin. If it was above,
Any of us ever
potion.
been poisoned?
No, which is why I found the notes and went, oh, that's why it's sat there for 12 sessions, because no one's ever been poisoned.
Fantastic.
But yeah, so I did find the notes for that lot. But yeah, that's fine. The reason I left that down to choice was because, so I'd rolled a dice for it to when it was going to disappear anyway, as part of its thing. But you lot actually had got it down to like 20 health, so I was going to be like, you probably could kill it. So that was going to be more of like a, did you want to carry on and kill it, or did you want the thing to happen?
That's fine.
But yeah, that's fine.
We earned this victory anyway. That was a fucking scramble.
Heck yeah. Okay, cool. So combat finishes. You check on the Lily, Big Badger. Bilbo's still there. Susie, what are you doing?
Zuzu went to look for the old man.
Zuzu's run outside. Zuzu, can't see him. It's been, I think, three turns since he started running. So him and the kids are nowhere to be seen in the immediate area. But you could send Scrapey to scout if you wanted to.
Yeah, Zuzu sends Scrapey and tells him to teach the old man a lesson, and then comes back inside.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Scrapey heads off following the old guy. I'm going to leave that marker there to remind me. And then Zuzu comes inside. Lumi, what are you doing?
Checking out this room.
Checking out the room. Door is locked.
Lumi's going to send a message to Zuzu.
Wait, he sprints faster than he's ever sprinted before.
Nice. Okay, cool. What are you doing now you're there?
Zuzu has an order of procedure here.
There's a few choices.
He rolls up his sleeves, and the first thing he does is he tries to kick the door.
Okay, cool. Maybe a strength check.
Say 16.
16 is not enough to break through the door. Good old hit. It takes a big old beating. It's sort of, you can see it like shake, but it's not enough to get through the door.
Okay, he pushes the hair out of his face. No worries. Reassuring thumbs up to Lumi. That's just step one of the plan, don't worry. And he pulls out the mystery key.
Ooh.
Pops it in the lock, gives it a turn.
Oh, there's a 5% chance this will work. So roll me a d20, and on a 20, it opens.
It's a 2.
It does not work. The key does not turn.
It's okay.
It looks
He
like,
goes-
it looks
he
like
goes back
he's
in the
just
pocket.
like, oh, this key we found would open the door. No, that's just a fucking random key. Why would it work in this door?
He goes back in the pocket and reverently, Zuzu pulls out the chime of opening. Step 3 of the plan.
Wait. Maybe we should check the bodies first for keys before we
Zuzu
waste.
rings the chime.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, okay, cool. You point it at the lock, you ding it with the last chime, because Scrapey wasted
Just
the other
because
9.
you've done this, Zuzu, the key is going to be on one of their corpses.
I can
Even
tell
if it
you,
wasn't before he was doing it now.
I can tell you now, they're fucking all the bandits, yeah? 2 of them looked different, didn't they?
Cletus and
One of-
Wheaton, yeah.
Yeah, almost like they're the leaders of this place, so, you know.
We'll never know. There's no way to know
There's
whether the
no
key
way
would have
to know.
existed before I used the chime.
I love it. Fucking chime at opening. Use the last one. What happens when, after the 10th time, it cracks and becomes useless? You point it at the key handle, you smack the chime on it, and the door, you hear the lock make a nice audible click, and the door unlocks itself, and then the chime in your hand, as you smack it for the last time, it snaps in half, and you just get left with, like, the nub of the chime and the little metal stick.
Just as this happens, Oliver walks into the corridor. Hey guys, I found this key.
It's a 3-step process, guys, and
The
it works
door
every time.
is unlocked. Fucking hell. I love it. I'm glad the chime got use.
We search
Me
these
too.
corpses before we go into this room.
You could search the corpses, yes. What we got nearby? We've got Wheatus and
We've
Wheatus and
got
Cletus.
Wheatus and Cletus. Yeah, I'll search these two.
Coolio. You search Wheatus and Cletus. They both had their weapons of choice were some daggers and a scimitar. So they both have a scimitar and a few daggers on them. They have one of the armor has pretty much been messed up from when. So Wheatus's armor is messed up from being smacked by the big dude, but Cletus's studded leather is still okay.
Hang on, bear with me. How many daggers?
Let's roll a d6. 5 combined, 5 daggers. And then a scimitar each for 2 scimitars.
And a studded leather.
And a studded leather.
Thank you very much.
Cool, yes. And on Wheatus, his armor is pretty much screwed. You have a look over his person and you find a silvery key.
Should I even bother adding that to my inventory?
Could be for anything. We don't know what that's for.
Could be for
Pocket
anything.
that, just in case.
If only you could just let Stu see it. There you go, key.
There's a key. The key on the actual the key part of it, the handle part, it has a letter B etched into it. In case you wanted the key.
Yeah, I'm adding it to my inventory now.
If you do pass that to Zuzu, he'll add that to the process that we have for unlocking doors. For future doors, that could come in handy.
Zuzu, Luby, give me I guess just Luby, give me a fucking perception check. Zuzu's too distracted with his process.
9.
9. Nah, you don't notice shit. Coolio. And that's it on them. Just their stuff.
Okay.
Coolio.
Can I also cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Of
before
course
we
you can.
continue?
Of course you can.
Phew. A 9.
Nice. Bless you with a 1 in there. Sorry, 9 is good. Still some health.
Yeah, I'm on
Nice.
14 of 41.
Anything else? Or is Zuzu going to now barge in the open door?
Yeah, what's in this room?
Open the door. Bam.
Da-na-na-na.
You head inside.
It's a corpse room.
On the right-hand side, there is just a big old stash of just boxes and shelves that over years have fallen apart. There was stuff stored on them as they've all kind of fallen apart and stuff. A lot of it's on the ground, a bit dishevelled. There's a pile of clothes at one end. There's just assorted goods, bags, leather sort of satchels and stuff that are all emptied.
You stop describing the side of the room that isn't corpses.
A few boxes and stuff. The other side of the room is a big old fucking variety of corpses. There is some dudes in kind of dishevelled, broken armour. There are people just in normal townsfolk type clothes. Some of the bloodstains are darker, so they have been there a while. Some are lighter, so they are fresher. Room o' corpses.
You know, they've really organised this room quite well.
It's weird, when I walked in, the first thing I noticed was the racks of things on the right hand side, and then I panned to the left and saw corpses everywhere. It was very strange.
I guess I'm gonna go loot through the racks of things.
Okay, cool.
I'll check out the corpses and see if I can see a obvious cause of the wounds. Not the sword guy, but
Okay, go. Give me a investigation, insight, whatever you want to use to check the bodies.
12.
12. Yeah, you 12. Standard kind of looks. Some of them, there's no consistent pattern to the wounds that you can see. A lot of them have stab wounds. Some of them, one of the guys' heads, his helmet has got a huge dent where it's something's hit the helmet and it's dented into his skull, and that clearly was the impact that killed him. Some have stab wounds. Some have been had clothes, the armor ripped off them and then stabbed, and there's loose armor next to them. Some of them don't look like they have any injuries at all. They are just dead. They are all very pale and cold to the touch. They've been dead a while, but some of them don't look like they've got physical wounds. It's just a big mismatch of different style wounds, but big old pile of dead corpses.
Cool.
There's no consistent rhyme or reason as to how they've been killed.
Lumi, I'm gonna step out.
Okay.
That's enough for me.
Lumi, I'm gonna. Nice. Lumi, you go through the pile of stuff. It's mostly just useless belongings and broken bits that were like any crap that was pulled off the corpses they don't want has kind of been thrown to the side. You make me a give me investigation as well. Give me an investigation.
16.
16. Nice. Yeah, amongst the piles though, you do see there is a box of stuff that clearly like is to kind of still be sorted. It's got like fresh blood stains on the handle and stuff, so you can imagine it's kind of like recently acquired stuff to be sorted is still in there. The box itself doesn't have a lot of good stuff in it. It's all torn bits of parchment, some empty broken vials and stuff, but you do find in there a metal chain shirt. There's a metal chain shirt, which, just need to remember what this means, because it is not a standard chain shirt. You pick it up and it's a lot lighter than you'd expect it to actually be. You are a wizardy person, you have knowledge of stuff, don't you?
Yes, I
That's
am
not
smart.
She is the smart, let's not roll for it. This chain shirt is made of mithril, and it is lighter than normal.
I have a mithril chain shirt. Okay.
Being made of mithril just means that you do not get the normally imposed disadvantage on dex stealth checks. So a normal chain shirt makes you have disadvantage on stealth. The mithril version does not because it's lighter.
She'll go out and go, hey guys, I found this shirt.
Cool. Mithril chain shirt. It's a medium armor with a 13 armor class. Cool deal. That's it. The rest of it's just the standard stuffs.
Can I offer Lily the studded leather I found? Since it's light armor with an AC of 12, I think it might be better than what she's got.
You can.
You cool with that, Lily?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Let's see, what do I have? Yeah, I only have padded armor.
Nice. So that is actually better. We'll give you one more
Oh.
AC.
Yeah.
Heck
Make you
yeah.
slightly more survival, seeing as you took so many hits.
Thank you.
Lovely job.
Other than checking on Lily, I think Oliver would be, although very tired and injured, I think Oliver would be curious as to what's in this room too. So I go check this out.
Cool deal. You walk in. Corpses. Stuff.
Can I roll to see if I can find anything amongst all this shit?
Yeah. Give me an investigation.
Investigation. Shit. That's okay.
It's the one stat you have +5 in. What a shame.
10.
10. Nah, you have a quick rummage through. All of the good stuff has been picked, really. Lumi's got the mithril chain shirt. The rest of it is the same sort of stuff. If you went through some people's pockets, you could find a few copper if you wanted it.
I'm alright.
Cool.
So I think I'll just go continue exploring the other rooms because Oliver never left that first room.
Coolio. In the bottom left room, it's a very stereotypical little like bunk room. There's a few beds. Some are in better shape than the others. A few bedside tables and stuff. Just bit of a worn bedroom where some of the guards were clearly sleeping. Oh, bandits.
Jesus Christ, I might actually want to sleep here in a little bit. I feel like this has been fucking awful. You gotta bear in mind, in this one day, we've did the pirate ship shit, fought that big gold thing, and now I've just done this.
Nice. You did all long rest after the pirate ship, to be fair. So you did. Pirate ship was yesterday. I mean, last night, but yesterday.
Alright.
So today has been wake up, go downstairs, fight big metal thing, travel kind of cross country, and now be attacked by elementals.
Alright. Still a traumatic day.
Yeah.
I'll just search this room then, and then I'll probably suggest to the others that we take a fucking rest.
Yeah, coolio. Who's looting that top room? Just you two?
Oh yeah, I'll join with that for sure.
Coolio, both make me some investigations, please.
Why can't it be perception, you fuck?
Because you're not
19.
looking at like 19. Nice.
All right, 17.
17. Nice. The room, again, lots of broken boxes. A lot of the stuff that probably was valuable and worthwhile. You can see like broken on the floor. There's like some quite fancy looking like silverware, some like ornate like chinery and stuff, which is all broken. Lots of other like weapons and stuff, as described before, all broken and in shovels. There is gold on the floor, breaking out of some of these crates and stuff. So in total, there is, I'll tell you, you can divvy it up yourself, however's. There is in total 50 gold pieces.
Okay. I'm going to stack this on the box for
Yeah, cool.
people to grab.
50 gold, 150 silver,
Okay.
and 75 copper altogether from all of the random bits you find. There is a mace, if somebody wants a mace, and a spiked club, which I think is just club. Club and a mace. Zuzu, again, you helped find all the sort of golds and stuff like that. You come over this way, Zuzu, when you're looking, just because you got a better look at the dude when it first spawned. The elemental dude you were fighting had the armor made of like hardened air and stuff like that, but parts of it were like a blue, like wizardy kind of robe.
Mm-hmm.
From what you remember seeing, this guy has a set of robes that kind of match the colour of what it had, and all of his robes and stuff have all been kind of torn up. He's only really kind of left with like the blue sleeves. The actual like body part of it and all the hood has been like ripped off.
Ooh.
He is dead on the floor. He's still kind of warm. So it's like a fresh death.
Nice.
And in the chest next to him, again, most of the stuff has been broken, but in there you find a ornate silvery bell. It's like a little ringy bell. It still works. It's quite like pristine silver, and it has some red and orange gems inlaid around the base of the bell. It's just a funky looking bell that you figure is going to be worth a few coins.
Cool. I'll grab the bell, pocket it,
Cool.
gesture, call to Oliver to point out the wizardy corpse, and then give him kind of a knowing look of like, how are we splitting this money? What do you think?
Oliver's not going to take any of it.
Oh,
What?
my God, this book!
What?
This book is having such an effect on Oliver.
I'll point out that Oliver is also from a rich family, so back home he's got a shit ton of money already. He doesn't need to worry about this.
Doesn't need the cash.
Yeah,
After there's like
He likes you guys.
after a second of Oliver hesitating and not grabbing any, Zuzu just decides to yell, "Oh, hey guys, we found some money in here!" Kind of like sheepishly towards Oliver. Like there was never even an implication that we were going to take it. But yeah, guys, there's money. Come on through.
Lily yells, "Oh, okay," and continues petting Bilbo the badger.
I forgot who we were with. We were two people
Nice.
who don't give a shit about.
Nice. Lily, you could pet the badger. Some of the apples and oranges on the floor and stuff, there'll be a few that are kind of left a little bit bruised, so you could also like feed him some fruit if you fancied it.
Yes. I was just about to ask.
Nice. Yes, most of the fruit's been squished. A lot of the fruit over here, because this guy smacked the box, has been destroyed. But there's a few bruised peaches and stuff, and if not, some of the oranges are in pretty good nick still, so you can feed the badger some fruit and have a little sit down and a little play with the badger.
Yeah, will do. We'll happily eat an orange together.
Nice.
I think Oliver give out a frustrated, nose snort. Pick up 20 of the gold, so leaving 30.
Yeah.
And then go try to give that to Lily.
Nice. I like it.
Thanks to you, Lily is so rich. and she doesn't like money.
I'm trying to give you this, damn it.
Lily, what are you doing while they're all doing all this?
She's gonna check these bodies one by one to see if there's anything interesting on them, and then sort them according to the sorting pattern of the body room, so that the fresh bodies go on the right as respecting the previous sorting system.
Nice, I like it. Yeah, cool, fine. You have a look
That just
through.
makes it look like all the bodies are our fault if somebody comes in.
Yeah, you have a look through bodies and stuff. There's not much on them. It's just their typical kind of weapons they carry. There's like a light crossbow, some bolts, a scimitar or two, but that's pretty much it. From how the things kind of laid out and stuff, you get the impression, because they kind of like been staying here, most of their goods were probably kept in like the storerooms and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
So they've only really got what they need on to like defend themselves, and that's pretty much it. And then yeah, you can sort them into the fresh pile.
Yeah.
Nice. Fresh piles of corpses. There you go, spray everyone over there. Nice.
Lily does act very grateful, Zeon. Oh, thank you.
Just for housekeeping, I've added the rest of the money to my inventory.
Nice.
Oliver would try to convince Lily further by saying that she could spend it on apples for animals.
Nice.
You see a light bulb emerge above Lily's head to what to do with all the money.
So many apples.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Hey,
Very
with
nice.
enough money, you could afford to buy a whole orchard.
I don't know how much is an orchard.
Oliver gets into the nitty gritty about property values.
Nice.
Hey guys, I sorted the bodies.
Concerned look.
Nice. How long did your ice encapsulation thing last on them? Like, would they? Some of them have probably started melting now, I guess.
It was
Yeah?
a minute, so yeah.
A minute. Cool. As combat finished and you were looking, like, probably some of them were still frozen, so you could kind of just, like, slide them across the room into the pile.
It's like curl them.
I think 2 of them were, like, dead and frozen, so you could just, like, slide them across the room.
Just it doesn't look really bad. I'm gonna slide some boxes in front of this door so that just in case
Nice.
nobody comes across it quite as quickly and easily.
Okay, cool. I like it. Nice. Yeah, okay, cool. There you go. There's some boxes in front of the door now to try to block it.
All right, I'm
Nice.
going to suggest to everyone that we take a nice long rest because Oliver is absolutely fucked.
Good idea. And then Lumi's going to walk towards the exit and place alarm.
Nice.
I was just about to
Oh, that's a
leave. I was like, this
photo.
feels like a best.
Good idea, boy.
Nice. You still got spell slots left. Fucking hell.
It's a ritual.
Oh, first.
And I do.
Oh, it's a ritual, isn't it? Cool, yeah. Okay, cool, yeah. So you, spend some time doing alarm. Is it just anybody who walks over it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyone who walks over it makes is it audible or in your head?
Let's go audible. Just in case.
Audible, so everybody can wake up. Coolio. Alarm is set.
Which of these beds is the nicest?
Oh, wait, no. Let's go mental because the audible is only for 60 feet.
Okay, cool. So mental
The
notes
house is massive.
to
Yeah,
ring
this-
into your head. Coolio. Yes, I like it. Yeah, cool. So you come through, do that. Into bed. Zeon, nicest bed is going to be this one, the yellow one.
Ooh.
All right.
Just because it's away from the windows and all the holes in the ceiling, so that's the nicest bed.
Oliver jumps into that one, but still looks very dissatisfied with it.
Oh yeah, it's all like half falling apart, and it's like just like a crappy like fur blanket rather than like an actual nice bedspread. Nice bedspread.
These beds are made for giants, look.
What is this I'm hovering above? Of next to?
That's a little bedside table, just a little wooden bedside table. It's only a few feet high. There's not any like drawers or anything. It literally is just a flat surface to put stuff on.
Lily's gonna lay under the bed where Oliver sleeps.
Nice.
It's like a little guard dog.
Heck yeah. What's Badger doing? Badger gonna come curl up next to you?
No, I was having Badger sit by the door.
He's gonna
So
guard
he
the
can
door.
He can stay there as long as he lasts, and
Cool, yeah.
eventually disappear.
Nice, yeah. You guys can have a little resty rest if you want. Proper, like, nice long resty.
I think before bed, Zuzu's gonna tune in with Scrapey and see how he got on.
Okie pokey. Scrapey has. Yeah,
Died.
he's been. Scrapey has died. Somehow something got him. Yeah, Scrapey has caught up with the human and the kids and stuff. He's found them, sort of tracked them a little bit. They are on the edge of the forest and they are having a discussion with some familiar faces. That's going to be a nice little tie-in to hopefully bringing the rest of the party back next time.
Love it.
Familiar faces. Oh dear.
So they are. He followed them out to like the actual road, like the actual busy road, rather than the edge of the forest. They're slightly off the track a little bit because they probably ran out looking scared. And you know what our lister's like when she sees a kid, she's probably approached it to chat to the kid. And they will see who's here next time, and whoever's not you lot is talking to them with Scrapey.
Got you.
And that's how we could do that. I'm gonna say you can long rest, and then next time we'll do like the chatty part, but then you can probably rest after that anyway. So
How much XP did we get?
XP wise, I need to quickly adjust that because people weren't here, so I didn't spawn in as many things as I was going to.
About 7,000.
It was a decent amount. I mean, to be fair, it was a deadly encounter, but then some people didn't rock up. So you can hide. You can hide, and so can you. There was none of you.
That'd be
and
greedy,
one
Stu.
less
6,000 XP is enough.
No, I need 7. I need 7.
Divided by the 4 of you. It works out similar to what it would have been anyway. You all get 2,284 experience.
Dang it. 2,208.
That's a decent chunk.
Got it.
200 and what?
2,284.
84.
Again, it does that whole thing where the actual experience you should have earned from that is 993. But because I've been doing it so far, where I always divide the adjusted experience, which calculates the difficulty. But I've been doing that since the start of the campaign. So rather than doing the actual experience, I've done the adjusted, which is just used for difficulty. But it's what I've been doing since the start of the campaign, so I'm going to keep fucking doing it because it gives extra experience and means more fun levels.
Yeah.
So you will get, rather than 900, you get 2,000, which should take a decent chunk closer to level 7. You're on what, like 19,000-ish? I know there's a variance because some people miss sessions and stuff, but
Yeah, I think I'm the furthest behind.
yeah, I think like another 4,000 experience, you should all be next level. So
I'm
that's quite nice.
18.3 at the moment.
What is it for level 7? 24,000?
23.
How have I got
23.
more?
23. You got, I finished, I gave you some bonus stuff and extra for the wedding sessions and RP and stuff because it was more tailored to your character.
I know I'm significantly behind Lily. But I don't know how you're so far behind, Susie.
Because
I've missed
you
a couple.
usually both missed the first session. You both joined the second session.
Alright.
So you two should be fairly close-ish.
I think I missed another one after that, so I could be wrong.
Yeah,